If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks, divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. It's going to be a great night tonight. I'm Kamen, that's Luke. We've got a fun show planned for you guys. A lot of sick names in our room. That buzzer beater Diamond Authentic Series is loaded. Drew Brees didn't even make the cut as a headliner. If you like quarterbacks, we have Brett Favre and Dak Prescott in a replica helmet series. We've got authentics, we've got jerseys, we've got minis. A lot of great stuff in the room. I'm looking forward to a fun show. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there as well. Luke, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well, filling in again here, and happy to be in the room. And like you said, we have a lot of big names, and particularly in that Brett Favre series, I'm excited to get into that and see who we can pull out of there.
And Brett Favre series is the very first one we'll get started with. We do have one pre-fill tonight. That is named Brett Favre because Brett Favre was called Brett Favre on draft night. Favre was actually a Falcon. It's crazy to think about. All that he did with the Packers. We know him briefly with the Vikings, but he was drafted as a Falcon.
Yeah, that is weird to think about.
It is weird to think about. All right, you guys know what we do at the start of the program. We head to the randomizer for our dice roll. We need 6 or higher, 4 and a 2. 6 we'll do on the dice roll. And let's see what we're chasing today. Chase item of the day. Let's see what we got here. Spinning that wheel, spinning that wheel. Chase item of the day is the Buzzer Beater Authentics. Like I mentioned, 6 series. We had what? DK Metcalf and Dwight Freeney and a Jack Youngblood Speed Flex in the early show in the Buzzer Beater series. Pretty much the best thing we have in the room, Luke, as far as high-end helmets and as far as big names. The Buzzer Beater helmets. I know that Brett Favre replica, as far as headliners left, as far as price point, might be the best thing in the room. But as far as just, if you want the coolest thing we have in the room, it's the buzzer beater, without question.
It's like the boardwalk Monopoly kind of.
Yes. You spend a little more, but you know what you're getting.
Exactly.
Extra hotels and such. You land on the boardwalk, you are, the other people are in trouble. You land on the buzzer beater, you win the break, you're a big-time winner. So that's the way to do it. Let's go, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Brett Favre's our first break. We got William Greenway in here, won in the early show. Neil Wilson doing a lot of winning. Tanner Wilson, I believe, no relation to Will, or Neil, rather. And then Brian Little. Big man, Brian Little says little, but he's a big-time winner. And then Jerome Nightpaver, the minibus in the breaks. Looking forward to having Jerome in here. Drop us a box number if you're on that break. I will get the randomizer prepped and let the randomizer choose one if you guys don't drop me one. 4, 8, 11, 14, 15, and 16 in the Brett Favre replica helmets. Let us know, guys. Let us know what you guys are thinking. Luke, I'm going to put this up on the randomizer so folks can see just what this series is about. We were just talking about it. Dak Prescott is out there on that Cowboys flash. We have Brett Favre in the Packers Eclipse, Ray Lewis, Marvin Harrison, O.J. Simpson, Amari Cooper, and then Jonathan Taylor is the only one we've pulled so far. Warren Moon, Jim McMahon, Chris Johnson, Keenan Allen, Ricky Williams, Michael Vick, Denzel Ward, and more. The non-headliners are pretty good as well. Tanner Wilson coming in with box 8. Thank you, Tanner. Take 8 off the ticker. Luke, thanks for getting it. That's my lucky number. 8 is my favorite number. What's your favorite number, Luke? Got a favorite?
Not particularly.
Not particularly.
27.
27. That's
No particular reason.
no particular reason. All right, we are going 6 times on the randomizer. We had 7 in the early show, so less clicking has resulted in good luck. We did have a monster early show. If you guys are just tuning in today, monster early show, a lot of fire getting pulled in the break room. Tanner Wilson, you've got the NFC North, could be the Brett Favre. William Greenway in the NFC South. Neil Wilson, NFC East, could be the Dak Prescott. Brian Little, NFC West. Jerome Nightpaver, the minibus. I don't know if Jerome Bettis is in this series, but if he is, we could have a Jerome to Jerome with the AFC North hit. Neil Wilson in the AFC South. Jerome in the AFC East. William in the AFC West. Tanner Wilson is saying, pull the Favre. Tanner Wilson looking for the Favre in box 8. All right, Tanner, let's see. Could this be the moment you've been waiting for? Tanner, remind me what team you support. Tanner Wilson, remind me what team you support, man. I can't remember your team. All right, Tanner Wilson demanding the Favre. He is demanding. He's not going to get the Favre. He is, however, going to get himself a dub. We got the refrigerator, William Perry. All sorts of inscriptions. Super Bowl champion, the fridge, William Perry, number 72. He did score a touchdown in that Super Bowl with the big man. A member of maybe the greatest defense of all time, 85 Bears. The fridge, William Perry, that is the NFC North. Tanner Wilson not getting the Favre, but he is getting a dub. Congratulations, Tanner, on William Perry. Luke, you know this. William Perry signed replica helmet is worth more than $40.
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely a good win for Tanner.
Looks like we're filling up some more here.
Cool.
Brotherly Love is full.
Okay, Brotherly Love, the Authentics.
And Fame to Frame is full.
The jerseys, awesome.
Yeah.
3 breaks.
Matt Tobin closing it out.
The Tobinator. What's up, Matt Tobin? Matt Tobin was in here a couple Sundays ago, and he was dominating the breaks. I think Matt is a Seahawk fan, I believe. I believe he's a Seahawk fan. Maybe he's wanting that Sean Alexander in that Authentic series. That'd be cool. We did pull DK Metcalf in the early show in the buzzer beater, Luke.
Very cool helmet.
Yes, it was legit. Seahawks have one of the cleanest lids in the biz. It's usually those like lime green, light blue teams like Dolphins, Jaguars, Seahawks, Chargers. Those are, for me, the best looks in memorabilia. No Father's Day specials, Tanner. The special is having you in the break room and having Tobin, second to my Bills. Matt Tobin, I think, is a Seahawk fan number 2, Bills fan number 1.
All right.
So, Bills Mafia. The Bills are definitely a great team, and I think we have an O.J. Simpson in the Brett Favre replica helmet series. O.J. Simpson. If anyone is interested in the Perry helmet, let me know. Okay? Brotherly Love is coming up. We got Neil Wilson, William Greenway, Shane Olson, Don Garrick, Steelers Nation Don Garrick, Matt Tobin. So William won earlier in the show. Tanner Wilson is in here, or actually Neil Wilson's in here. Tanner's been doing a lot of winning, though, as well. Shane's a relatively new customer, new as of yesterday. Seahawk fan, looking for that Sean Alexander. Drop me a box number, guys. Drop me a box number for Brotherly Love number 1. We've got 2, 7, 9, 14, and 15, as well as 16. I'll tell you guys, Luke is positive mojo in the room. Luke was in here at 2 o'clock, and the fire was coming out.
We had a good time, and we pulled some really cool helmets.
Yes, we
got
did.
The Diggs.
The Diggs, Trayvon Diggs. So a lot of fire for sure. Luke is, as Don Beluso called him, the Devin Hester of our break room. He, of course, does the shipping for you guys, sends those helmets over. Luke filling in tonight. We got Matt Tobin, the Tobinator, going with 9. Thank you, Matt. 9 is going off the ticker in Brotherly Love. So a lot of headliners left in that series. We're still early in the series. You guys see box 2 is available. Box 9, though, no longer available. That one is gone. All right, randomizer's up. We're going to go 6 times for our division, guys. 6 times. 5 and 6. All right, Shane's up top in the NFC North. We got Don in the NFC South. We got William in the NFC East. We got Matt in the NFC West, Neil in the AFC North, Shane in the AFC South, Neil in the East, and William out there in the AFC West. Matt Tobin looking for closer magic. We had some folks who were afraid of closer magic in the early show, but my goodness, it seemed like everyone that closed in the early show was getting dubs.
It was proven to be real in the early show.
It was real, man. Definitely real. All right, here we go. Box 9. Brotherly Love Authentics. The helmet in the series is authentic. Pretty much every helmet so far has been really cool. Been really, really cool. What do we have here? Oh my goodness. Luke, are you kidding me?
What do we got?
Not even a headliner in this series. We got ourselves the Juice O.J. Simpson on a college helmet. O.J. Simpson, Heisman 68, one of 8 2,000-yard rushers in league history, former league MVP, Heisman Trophy in college. You know, he was a beast, one of the best to ever do it, a movie star, an actor, 4 times led the league in rush yards, former sportscaster. What couldn't he do? Twice led the league in rushing touchdowns. O.J. Simpson, the juice is on the loose. AFC East, Neil Wilson. Holy moly. O.J. Simpson, not even a headliner. Unbelievable hit to start the program. O.J. And Matt Tobin was so close. He's a Bills guy. He was close. Beckett QR sticker in the back. Luke, I think it was the anniversary of the chase of O.J. Simpson on the highway a couple days ago. I saw on Twitter.
The white Bronco.
The white Bronco. Incredible. Matt Tobin saying Feel like you spoke it into existence. Well, I know. I know there's a lot of fire in this series, Matt Tobin. I know we have a lot of Bills in the room. I was actually talking about the OJ and the Brett Favre series, but there's an OJ in this series, apparently.
You got the college one.
Got the college one.
Before the Bronco.
Before the Bronco. Before anything allegedly happened.
Yes, allegedly.
Before all that happened. Nice hit, says Brennan. Fly by night. Very nice indeed. OJ Simpson. We had this same helmet, I think, in our last Authentic series. So, obviously, we got a shipment of these OJ USC helmets. Holy moly. That was something, man. This is my first OJ USC helmet I pulled, Luke. I pulled OJ on the Bills. I have not pulled this specific OJ helmet. I know we had it in the break room in our last series. I don't remember who pulled it, though.
A very collectible guy.
Yes, he is. Wasn't there some conflict of where he thought, and this is how he actually went to jail, he thought, like, someone stole his memorabilia, and he went with, like...
Something went down in a hotel.
Yeah. One of his buddies went in a hotel, and he actually went to prison for that, not for the alleged crime of... obviously, we know the trial of OJ. We know what that is. I'm not going to accuse anyone of anything, but one thing it is for sure, OJ obviously was a great player. You couldn't question his on-field ability. He was as good as it got at the running back position back in the 70s. He is definitely a top 10 running back, if not top 5 running back of all time. Great start. I think the jerseys are closed as well. We got Brad Torres, William Greenway, Neil Wilson, Shane Olsen, and Matt Tobin in here. Matt, you got another box number? Because the one you just called out was straight up fire. We've got 42, 45, 49, 53, 54, and 55. That series, Luke, I believe out of 65. So we are winding down on those boxes in the Fame-to-Frame jerseys. Let's get the buzzer beater Authentics filled up as well. Let's see, 4 away on the buzzer beater, looks like, Luke. 6 away on the replica helmets and the Brotherly Love Authentic helmets. 3 away on the minis double box break. And we have 6 away on the beater box. Have you seen any of the OJ Simpson FX show, Luke? It was really good.
No, I heard it was good, but I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good. One thing I learned from that show, his lawyers were great. OJ's lawyers were great. You put the two lawyer work. I know people will bring up a lot of stuff as to why what happened didn't happen. OJ's lawyers did work. The opposition did not. I'll leave it at that. Matt Tobin with 45. Thank you very much, Matt. 4-5. I think they cut into the NBA Finals game to show the chase. That's how exciting it was. It was Knicks and Rockets. Hakeem Olajuwon versus Patrick Ewing. Cut. O.J. Simpson car chase. So,
Man,
something.
definitely more historical moment in hindsight.
I would think so, right?
I've seen that clip a lot more than 94, 95.
Exactly.
Finals.
Those were those two finals sandwiched in between the Bulls runs. No one seems to remember about those Rocket teams. All right. Let's get rocking and rolling on the breaks. Let us know. 45 is the box number. 45 on the box number. We're going 6 times on the dice roll here. 6 times. 5 and 6. We got Neil Wilson up top. Matt Tobin at the bottom. Neil's got the NFC North. B-Rad Torres out there in the NFC South. We got Neil in the East. Shane in the West. Brad in the North. Shane in the South. William in the AFC East. And finally, Matt Tobin out there in the AFC West. Fame to frame. I got a message from the one, the only Jason Amer. He said, that his framing job got delivered, and he said, I would have hopped into this break more if I knew how good the framing was. Got a Ricky Williams framed. He said it was the best framing he's seen. It was so good.
Yeah, like I said earlier in the show, he does terrific work. The guy that the framing with.
MVP. We still got some framing tickets out there. All right. We got ourselves a 5-time Pro Bowl tight end, Troy Aikman safety blanket, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Jay Novacek, NFC East hit, Neil Wilson. Didn't Neil just win? I think Neil just won, right? Neil Wilson, Jay Novacek, another dub for Neil. Brotherly love, we had Neil Wilson. So back-to-back Neil wins. Got himself a great running back now, a great tight end, Jay Novacek. Very nice, Neil Wilson. Cool. We're having fun in the break room tonight. Kind of reminds me of the early show. We had like 1 or 2 pre-fills, and we were hot early, then we it took a second, and then we got hot again.
I think we're pretty close on quite a few things, too.
Pretty close. You want to give us an update, Luke?
Of course. I'll give you the rundown here. So the closest we are right now is on the minis, so double box break there. Welcome to Miami. We are 5 away on the Fame to Frame.
Okay.
4 away on the Buzzer Beater. And 6 on both our Authentic and Replica series.
Okay, we're winding down. Chris Roberts saying Troy Aikman, secret weapon. I know we had Cody Neff in here earlier, balling out this afternoon. I said, Cody Neff might be the biggest fan I know, but then I'm like, the biggest Cowboys fan. I'm like, you know what? I love Cody, but it's hard to rank the Cowboy fans because there's so many big ones in our room alone. Chris Roberts was another name I thought of when we're talking big Cowboy fans. Chris is in the chat saying, Troy Aikman, secret weapon. Very nice. He was great. That was back in the era. Let me pull this up one more time. Back in the era when the Cowboys were the team. They were D team. They won 3 Super Bowls. Jay Novacek, Troy Aikman, and the bunch. Hello, UA family, says Jason Amer. We were just talking about you, Jason. Let the customers know how good the framing job was on your jersey. The Fame to Frame jerseys contain 15 framing tickets in the series. Out of the 65 boxes, we've got a couple left. I'm not sure exactly how many, but I know we haven't pulled 15 yet. Those framing tickets are sick. Chris Roberts is saying my folding's getting better. Here you go. Practice makes perfect, Chris. Practice makes perfect. Neil Wilson. You know, when I accepted this job, I never thought that folding would be a skill I'd get better at, Luke. But here we are, getting compliments from the one and only Chris Roberts. And Chris is hard to please.
Is that so?
He is hard to please.
Familiar.
Yeah.
Does he give you the business sometimes?
He gives me a hard time.
Yeah.
Chris and I are
all good-natured, I'm sure.
All good-natured. You know, I was a local TV sports reporter in Jonesboro, Arkansas. My first job out of college, 2014 to 2016. Chris Roberts found out about our break room because he saw me post about it on Facebook.
Oh, really?
So he was a local viewer in Piggott, Arkansas. I've met him like twice in my life. Interviewed him for a story, maybe 3 times. I don't know. A few times I've met Chris in my life. Interviewed him for a story about the Piggott Mohawks and how they had incredible fans. And Chris Roberts is a personality. He's great on TV. He is a TV star for sure. The framing will give you... Hold on, let me see. The framing will give you movement for sure. I did not expect it to have it. Logos, the whole deal. If I could show a pic, I would, says Jason Amer. So it's legit. Jason Amer, the framing is as legit as it gets. Like we said, $250 value on the framing is what we estimated at. Luke, he's building me up a little too much, says Chris Roberts.
Is that so?
He's very humble. Very humble guy.
That's respectful.
That's respectful. Chris Roberts is passionate. I like passionate individuals. I like to think of myself as someone who's passionate. He is definitely a passionate person. He loves his Cowboys, loves the Cardinals, and, of course, the Piggott Mohawks. Those are his team. One team Chris Roberts and I do see eye to eye on, though, is the Warriors. He's a big Steph Curry guy. Chris was very excited about that Warriors championship. Hey, we got a lot of people in the break room, though. Don Garrick is in here, Steelers Nation. Alex Janelle, Brad Torres, Matt Tobin, Shane Olsen, Jerome Nypaver, William Greenway, Brian Little, Zachary Erickson. Those are all folks who have placed orders since the early show. Tanner Wilson as well. Thank you very much, guys, for making things happen in the breaks. Like Luke told us, we're pretty close on a couple breaks. The closest break right now is the Welcome to Miami double box break in the minis. We are down to just 18 boxes in that series, guys. 18 boxes in Welcome to Miami. Let me show off this helmet, Luke. The micro draft.
Of course.
Have not mentioned this program. Micro draft is a little 5-slot break. Everyone who buys into this break, Luke, gets a guaranteed win. You will win one of these 5 helmets. We randomize the 5 slots in there. Top pick gets themselves, presumably the Randy Moss. But if we have a Chargers fan in here, they could win the Antonio Gates. Browns fan could win the Amari Cooper. Whatever you guys want. You hop into that break. You get the top spot. It is dealer's choice, or your choice, rather. So let's get that filled up. Welcome to Miami double box break. 2 spots to go there. I'll drop that link in the chat. I'm going to drop the buzzer beater. 4 to go. Luke, I definitely want to fill up a buzzer beater so we can spin that wheel.
We're halfway home on it. That's the chase today?
The chase tonight. What was the chase in the early show? Was it 61, I think? What did you pull?
I think it was... we'd have to double check, but I want to say that's correct.
61. I think it was 61. We'll get Cody Neff.
Oh, yeah, it's Roger Maris.
Roger Maris, that's right. You made the reference. 61 bucks. Cody Neff won that. He came in here, filled up all sorts of breaks during the early program. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I know Chris Roberts, Jason Amer, they're both in the chat. They're both fathers, so thank you very much, guys, for allowing us to be a part of your Father's Day special day. Hopefully all is going good. Thank you to Luke. Luke coming through. I know it's Father's Day. Luke coming through at 7 p.m. to fill in tonight. This is my regularly scheduled shift. So, you know, I was here. I love spending time with you guys, but Luke coming in the clutch to fill in today.
Happy to.
Happy to. Good deal, Luke.
Got some orders coming in.
Got some orders coming in? All right, good. Love to hear that. Chris Roberts, the aforementioned, he is hopping into the breaks. Chris got a beater box spot. Awesome.
All right.
So Chris Roberts is one of these guys who's been in our room for what, like 5-6 months? He's been in here a while. The beater box is one of these weird series, Luke, where when we first had the beater box, you would know from shipping, it was one of the hottest series we had in the room. Yes. I mean, it was just flying off the shelves. I know one of the beater box did have a Drew Brees in there. That's what people wanted. But the beater box has slowed down considerably. Chris Roberts remembers the days when it was the hottest series in the room. I have a feeling we're going to fill one up tonight because Chris Roberts hopped in. We had Chris Reitmeyer in the early show coming in saying, let's get a beater box filled up for tonight. So
I think he makes a good point. I think we should.
I think we should as well. The Chris is coming through. You could, in theory, get yourself a full-size authentic in that series. I know the two Chris's are both Cowboy fans. We have a full-size authentic Amari Cooper in that series. And unlike some of the other helmets that have, you know, scratches or autograph mix-ups, that one is in perfect shape because when a guy switches a team, we put the old helmet in the beater box. The Tyreek Hill, the Amari Cooper, those are in perfect condition, guys. It was a big deal last fall, Chris Roberts. So, you know, I'm not lying to you guys. It was definitely a big deal back in the day. The diamond helmets were also a big deal back in the fall. We have started going with the diamond helmets. The diamond buzzer beater helmets have gotten a little bit hotter in the room the last few days. We did rip a couple of these during the early program. 3 of them, I think, actually. DK Metcalf. We had Dwight Freeney and a Jack Youngblood Speed Flex. Those are the headliners. We're actually only down to 15 boxes in this series, guys. Buzzer beater, authentic helmets. Drew Brees is the name I haven't seen pulled in the break room. Drew Brees, not a headliner in this series. Still have not seen that name get pulled in the break room. So you could, in theory, win yourself a Drew Brees in the buzzer beater Diamond Authentics. So that'd be fire. That would be fire. Chris, Jason, how are you guys spending Father's Day? What's been on the docket for Father's Day? Actually, Chris Roberts' son plays like Jason Amer's sons. His son has the best return in our break room history, I say. Chris Roberts' son had like 3 orders ever with us. Okay. His dad got him in because of the referral code, like give 30, get 30 type deal. He came in here, entered like maybe 3 or 4 breaks in his life. He won a Tom Brady authentic Michigan helmet. He had 1 spot in there. We had a guy who had 9 spots in there. It was a college, very Brady college series. 90% chance for Matt Menard to win the Brady. Matt calls out the box number like he seems to be convinced that Brady's in there. Brady comes out. We go top spot randomizer. The single spot snipe. Andrew Roberts, Chris's son, wins the Brady.
Gotta love it.
It was insane. Chris Roberts has smoked pork all day and eat it with a fork. Sounds great.
Yep.
We still have the Bradys. Chris Roberts also has a Brady jersey. He did put in more work to get the Brady jersey than his son did with that 1 spot and that 1 order, like that 1 time. It was nuts. It was nuts. Chris also, like me, it's not to say I'm not a Brady fan. I respect what he's done. And I definitely respect Brady, what he means to the memorabilia business. One of the biggest names, if not the biggest football name. Granted, because he's probably the GOAT at this point. Not my favorite player personally. I grew up being a Peyton Manning fan. I like Patrick Mahomes now. So if I got a Brady, I would trade it personally. And that's what the Roberts want to do. Want to trade. Chris is a Troy Aikman guy. He likes those Cowboys quarterbacks. Tony Romo. Tony Romo went in that buzzer series last week. We did have Romo in the buzzer beater diamond helmet series as well.
Pride of Eastern Illinois.
Pride of Eastern Illinois. That's right. I think, didn't Sean Payton go there as well? Garoppolo, Jimmy G. So, crazy how many, great football players and minds came out of Eastern Illinois. Probably more than U of I, honestly. When we're looking at, top level, biggest names, like Dick Butkus, obviously we just pulled him in the early show. U of I, maybe not as well known for its football as Eastern Illinois with all these names coming out. So, I don't know. 2 spots to go still in the minis. Bob's got a Romo Authentic I could let go for the right trade. Ooh. Okay, Bob.
Some trade bait.
Trade bait. There. I'll be honest, Luke. Whenever Romo gets pulled in this break room, I pulled him 3 times. Everyone always gets excited. It is an awesome pull. Personally, I'm not necessarily a huge Cowboys fan. I'm a huge fan of Romo as the color commentator on CBS. I can't get enough of him. I know a lot of people loved him at first. Some have kind of backed off a little bit. I'm still on the Romo train personally.
Yeah, I mean, he makes it a little more entertaining than other people might, I'd say.
Yeah, he's better than Jim Nance, his color partner, or his play-by-play partner. Yeah. That's my opinion.
I'll definitely give you that.
Yeah. Chris Roberts traded his Big Ben throwback full-size to Mike Tedesco for that Emmitt Smith full-size. We're both happy. So that's pretty cool. And actually, that Emmitt Smith was pulled in our run-in reps we just had in our last series. So it was cool. Mitchell 2-617, Boston Zone, saying I have 3 bags for the trade. Okay. All right. Mitchell 2 would trade his life for a Tom Brady. He is a diehard Boston and Patriots fan. Mitch 2 I've got some news for you, man. Mitch 2 and I have been going at it about the Celtics. He got me good when the Bucks played the Celtics. I got him back when the Warriors played the Celtics. So Mitch 2 and I are even 1-1 predicting those Celtics series the last couple rounds. So Mitchell 2 giving the thumbs up. He's always satisfied.
What's the tiebreaker going to be over?
I don't know. Mitch 2T. Let's see. Patriots and Bills, maybe.
All
Maybe he
right.
thinks the Pats will win the division. I think the Bills will. Romo's the second best, actually, says Bob. Actually, I still think Aikman is the best. Okay. I do think Troy Aikman is excellent. I do prefer Romo personally, but I've got nothing against Mr. Aikman. I think he's also very good. And I'll be completely honest with you, Luke. I think they're all good. Like, maybe ESPN's Monday night guys weren't great. But even, like, Joe Buck, who gets a ton of hate, Joe Buck is good at his job. Put some respect on Joe Buck's name. Now, he's not Al Michaels. That's fair. You know, Al Michaels is great. He's not John Madden. But Joe Buck is not as bad as people say he is.
Yeah, he's
You
not
probably
my favorite.
disagree. You probably disagree. Everyone hates Joe Buck. Mitchell 2Teen is always 100% completely satisfied with Ultimate Autographs. And here's the bet. We got the tiebreaker. Patriots will pass the Bills, says Mitchell 2Teen.
All right, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Mitchell 2Teen is guaranteeing the AFC East is going home to the Pats this year. He guarantees it. Like Charles Barkley. All right, Mitchell 2Teen. Sounds like a plan, man. I'm looking forward to some Sunday shows during the NFL action. We have a lot of action in the room on Sundays. A lot of folks chatting it up and dropping us with their NFL takes. Luke, what's your hot NFL take? I know you're a big fan of Jake Delhomme. Any other guys you really like?
Any hot takes? I don't know.
Yeah, current, past, present, whatever it may be.
I'll have a riddle for some of the. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
You're not going to say it?
No.
All right.
Let me think of one though.
A Mitchell 2Teen saying, ha, 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 can't wait, in the words of Bart Scott. He's telling us like Bart Scott. He can't wait. All right, Mitchell 2Teen, I like it. Louis Riddick was excellent on Monday Night Football. Steve Levy is more of a hockey guy than a football guy. Yeah, Steve Levy, I agree with that, Bob. Who was the guy that everyone didn't like on Monday night that I actually thought was bad? Booger.
He was okay.
He was like...
He had his moments.
He was not my favorite.
He was
but,
what he was.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was interesting.
You knew what you were getting with Booger.
Louis Riddick is great. He's the guy that was up for potentially Bears general manager. Probably felt that the Bears probably should have gone with them. But we went with this guy who's prioritizing defense. I guess it's the Bears' way, but, my thoughts are we've got a young quarterback. We took a defensive coach. Even though we did go to Mizzou, he coached at Mizzou, my alma mater, but we got a defensive coach, and with their first picks in the second round, they drafted defensive guys. Bears waited till the third round to get an offensive player to help Justin Fields. No offensive line, running backs getting injured left and right. Allen Robinson is gone,
That's going to be my hot take, that the Bears could go 0-16.
Oh,
17.
0-17. Okay, that's the hot take. With a name like Booger, do not have high hopes, says Jason Amer. Booger was not on Monday Night Football last year. McFarland was the year before. Okay, Bob. Well, Bob is filling me in on the exact 2 years ago on Booger.
I know I see Aqib Talib do games every now and then.
Yeah.
He's on.
Okay. With a name like Booger, don't have high hopes, says Jason. Denny Miller, says Don Garrick. Denny Miller was, I think, a former Monday Night Football guy back in the day, I believe. Denny Miller. So there you go. Bob, what do you think of the Fly Guys hiring Torts? Saying Jason Amer. Okay. Let us know, Mr. Bob Boulay. Let's fill up those breaks, guys. We're having a great time chatting. Let's get some orders in. We do have 2 left in the minis. We got 4 left in the buzzer beater diamond helmets. We got 5 to go in the buzzer beater. We got 5 to go in the frame to frame jerseys. 6 to go in the Brett Favor. And 6 to go in the Brotherly Love Authentics. So Brett Favor, let me put this one up. This is the series Luke and I have been talking about all day. This is loaded. We have all these headliners out there except for Jonathan Taylor. Got a lot of sick names. Brett Favre, we're talking about quarterbacks. The best in the 90s. We got Dak Prescott. The great Cowboys quarterback, O.J. Simpson. one of 8 2,000-yard rushers in league history. He's out there. Amari Cooper on a new team. We got some other big names in that series. Michael Vick, Keenan Allen, some of the non-headliners. A lot of fire to go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Flyers hired a new hockey coach. Bob saying Tortorella is a good coach on a new team for a few years. Then he wears out his welcome because he starts to make his own fans mad at him. Okay, that's not a great way to go. Not a great way to go. What are we guys thinking about the Stanley Cup? Stanley Cup, the Lightning are down 2-0, back-to-back Stanley Cup wins. They were down 2-0 in the last series. Tampa Bay came back to beat the Rangers. Luke, I don't know how much you follow hockey, but what's your gut instinct, Lightning or Avalanche in the Stanley Cup?
I see the Avs up 2-0, and I think they're going to just roll them the rest of the way.
Well,
I don't think they're going to sweep them, but
sure.
I do think they'll win the series.
They won 7-0 the last game. That's a statement.
Yeah, for real.
That's a statement. I was coming back from Father's Day fishing last night. I was thinking, like, okay, maybe I'll put on the hockey game. I looked at the score, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not putting on this hockey game. This is out of hand. I'll pass. I will pass. He did the same in New York, says Bob Boulay. Okay. Okay, Bob. Well, guys, we are going to have a hockey series coming up for the hockey fans. Hockey is going to be re-entering the break room coming up. I know we have a hockey puck series in the works for you hockey aficionados. Buzzer beater diamond helmets, guys. 4 spots to go. Chase item of the day. I want to fill up this break. Sick list of headliners. You see them there on your screen. A lot of big names, a lot of good speed flexes. Heck, in this series, Luke, as we saw with that Jack Youngblood, speed flexes coming out as non-headliner hits as well.
Plenty of goodies left in that one.
So many goodies left. I haven't seen Drew Brees get pulled in the break room. That is a guy that is not a headliner in this series. He's in the listing. Drew Brees has not been pulled in our break room in the buzzer beater diamond helmets, guys. Hop in there. 4 spots to go. We've got a couple of spots left in the minis. Where's Mike Tedesco? Mike Tedesco would love that Hines Ward flash in Welcome to Miami. Double box break. A lot of good minis left in that series. A lot of good hits. We had Ricky Williams coming out as a non-headliner hit in this series. So some good stuff still to go. Welcome to Miami. Let's definitely close it up. 2 spots to go there. 4 away on the buzzer beater. Those are our 2 closest breaks. Those are breaks that will fill up this show. Luke, we're going to break for the cycle, though. We got 5 left in the beater box. I think we can fill that up. We've already done a Brett Favre helmet. We've already done a Brotherly Love. So we'll get the buzzer closed. We'll get the minis closed. We've already done the jerseys. We'll get the beater box closed. And we will break for the cycle.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get it. Yankees are looking great in baseball. I know we got Bob in here. Yanks are looking fantastic in baseball this year. Looking really good. Kamen, who won that tear-stained Tyreek Hill Finns helmet? Who won the Tyreek Hill?
Bob Boulay, I believe.
Did Bob win it? Bob did win it.
I think so.
He won it with the AFC East. Bob had a single spot snipe, won the Cheetah. That was quite a hit for Mr. Bob Boulay. Bob, let me know if that's your first Tyreek Hill Dolphins item. I imagine you've got Tyreek Hill, but let me know if that was your first Finns item. Bob's making that reference, Luke, because, I think you know this. Some of our viewers know this. I lived 6 years in Missouri total. 4 years in college, 2 years working there, several years after college. So in 6 years in Missouri, of course, I became a Chiefs fan. I'm a Chicago guy. I can't like the St. Louis teams. I can't be a Blues or Cardinals fan. That's not loyal. So I said, I'm going to support the Kansas City teams. So I like the Chiefs right away. Then they got Patrick Mahomes, and it made it really easy to like the Chiefs. So definitely sad to see Tyreek Hill go from Kansas City. But I'll say this, they still got Mahomes. They still got Andy Reid. They still got Travis Kelce. The Chiefs are still going to be a force to be reckoned with.
I would say so.
I think so. That is Bob's first Miami Hill. First Miami Hill. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Where is Sean Alcaraz? Have you had the pleasure of interacting with Sean Alcaraz?
Not a ton, but a little bit.
Okay, he is a hoot. So he is not in here today. He is something else. He would definitely be jealous of Mr. Bobby B. All right, got an order coming in. Got an order coming in, guys. We are knocking off a couple more slots in the buzzer beater. Knocked off a couple in the Brett Favor, the Brotherly Love. Big order from Neil Wilson. Thank you very much, Neil, for hopping in. We are closer and closer on the buzzer beater. I mean, we can't, like, not get a chase wheel spin done. Like, that's like a thing we have to do, Luke.
Be blasphemy.
It'd be blasphemy. I think we'll do it. 3 away there, 1 away on the minis. You know, I think the minis were the one that was 1 away for a while in the early show. People were scared. We finally got it close, and Tyreek Hill came out.
Right? There's
So-
no reason to be afraid.
No reason to be afraid. Close up the minis. No reason to be afraid, folks. No reason to be afraid in the closer magic. Fame to frame jerseys. 3 spots to go in the second one. Still got some framing tickets out there. Brett Favor, 4 to go. 4 to go on the authentics as well, guys. Let's get rocking and rolling. Let's get those orders coming in. And let's have an excellent night program. The early show was fantastic. If you guys weren't here at 2 o'clock, fantastic show. Yanks were up 8-3 on the Jays today, lost 10-9. Ooh, okay. Okay. Is Aroldis Chapman still hurt, Bob? Who's closing for the Yanks now that Chapman is hurt? I had a huge bet the other day, Luke, on the Yankees. Put up big money on the Yankees, and they won big. So very rarely do I ever make a sports bet that is as big as the one I made. And very rarely do I ever have sports bets where I win by like 10 runs, where it's 10-1. I always feel like, you know, I win some, I lose some, but it's always like going down on the wire. Yankees were up 10-1 in the 6th. I was like, all right, I got this.
Got this one.
I got this one.
Sleep easy.
Achilles tendonitis. Chapman is still out. Okay. I would not want to hit off that guy. 100 miles per hour as a lefty. No, thank you. No, thank you. He made, you know, without Aroldis Chapman, who knows if the Cubs win that World Series in 2016. He was a key part of that Cubs team. As a Cubs fan, Luke, I'm a Chicago fan. I like the Cubs and the Sox. But as a Cubs fan, I'm thankful for what Aroldis Chapman did on the field in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, I would agree.
He had some other questionable things he's done, but, you know, on the field, you couldn't argue with Aroldis as the closer. Got another order coming in. We got Brennan Kennedy. Brennan, what's up? Fly by night. He's paying attention. Double box break in the minis is closed. We need 2 box numbers, gents. 2 box numbers for Welcome to Miami #1. That'll be our next break. And let's keep filling up breaks. Let's keep the show going here on Father's Day Sunday. Sold out on the minis. 3 to go on the buzzer. 3 to go on the jerseys. 4 each on the authentics and the Brett Favor helmets. Who would I rather hit against, Chapman or Steve Bartman? I'll hit against Steve Bartman any day. Steve Bartman's got nothing on me. Bartman, baby. And I'll say this, Steve Bartman, I got nothing against the guy. He did what almost everyone else was doing in that same situation.
Yeah, he just happened to be the unlucky fella that got the closest.
He was just not in a good position. Don Garrick going with 39. Okay, Don, thank you very much. 39, we need 1 more. You know, Don Garrick probably wants that Hines Ward Flash Mini.
I can't blame him.
Can't blame him. 26, Brennan, thank you very much. Brennan with the closer magic. Hoping for the closer magic at least. And the box number mojo. That is some wicked forces in Brennan's favor. All right, guys. I will get our divisions randomized. Luke will get 26 and 39. Awesome. Double box break on the minis. This has been a fun series, Luke. I've really enjoyed the minis. You know, you've been with this UA longer than me, but Minis on average is the hottest thing we have in the room. It tends to be the hottest thing we have in the room. Those are always flying off the shelves.
Yeah, we have a nice variety of different minis, so it's always fun to see, especially in these double box breaks. You never know what combination you're going to get, like we saw earlier.
Yeah. Caden Chisholm had the AFC East, got Ricky Williams and Ben Colts. He had one spot in the break, hit 2 items, including a Ricky Williams. 26 and 39. We'll start with low then high. That's the way I like to rock and roll. Welcome to Miami Minis. We got Don in the NFC North, Zachary in the NFC South, a man of the minis, Zachary Erickson. It is very rare here at Ultimate Autographs, Luke, that we do a mini break and Zach's not in it. He is in almost every mini break, almost exclusively orders minis. He's a big minis fan.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. It's easier to store, cheaper price point. I love the minis. Brad Torres in the NFC East, William Greenway, you've got the NFC West, AFC North, Brennan out there in the AFC South, Neil Wilson in the AFC East, and Brad Torres, B-Rad, in the AFC West. Double box break in the minis. We're starting with 26, moving on to 39 after that.
Got a second one up as well.
Second one is up as well. All right. First hit, we got ourselves a little college item. This is Danny White on Arizona State. Chris Roberts will tell us, though, Danny White, former Cowboys quarterback, after Roger Staubach, 1982 Pro Bowler, second-team All-Pro, won a Super Bowl as a backup for the Cowboys, more than 21,000 career pass yards. He was a college football Hall of Famer, a star at Arizona State. Danny White, that is the NFC East, and that is B-Rad, Brad Torres. Congrats on the Danny White mini. Luke, we got quite a bit of these Arizona State minis, and I can see why, because the pitchforks, like, I'm not an Arizona State fan necessarily, but when it comes to college stuff, they've got some of the sweetest looking helmets, at least.
I would agree. I think some Darren Woodson flash might have come through here on the ASU.
We have them a lot. Arizona State, Darren Woodson. Want to get a basketball series and get a little Arizona State. James Harden, pre-beard James Harden. That's what he was at Arizona State. Maybe that's what he needs to do. He needs to shave off that beard, and he'll bring back some of his basketball skill, because it's been non-existent since he joined the Sixers, it seems like. Dude can't shoot anymore.
No.
Can't shoot.
Didn't he have a little run where he looked all right, and then he...
Yeah, the first week he was on fire, and then he cooled off ever since the first week. So I just watched the movie Hustle this weekend with Adam Sandler on Netflix. Have you seen it yet?
No, I've not.
Strongly recommend. Excellent movie, guys, on Netflix with the one, the only Adam Sandler. He is a pretty good basketball player, Adam Sandler, if you ever see the videos of him on social media. All right, box 39, double box break. We got, here we go. Here we go. We got a headliner hit. I just mentioned this guy. Hines Ward Flash, baby. Former Super Bowl champ. Hines Ward, one of the best receivers of all time. 2-time Super Bowl champ, in fact. A Super Bowl MVP. Luke, here's a really fun fact I love about Hines Ward. He had 1,000 career catches exactly. 14th all-time in career catches. 1,000 on the dot. He said, I got 1,000 catches. I'm done.
Done.
He's done. He's not Bernie Mac and that 297 getting to Mr. 3,000. He said 1,000. I got there. I'm done.
Clemente have 3,000 on the nose?
Something like that. That sounds right. Roberto Clemente. Must be a Pittsburgh thing, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Must be a Pittsburgh thing. William Greenway, congrats on your Hines Ward Flash Mini. That is a headliner hit. That is a legendary receiver, Hines Ward. Excellent.
Hines Ward was not afraid to block downfield.
No, he wasn't. He was fantastic. A guy that put up really good numbers in the league, but like you mentioned, Luke, maybe you take into effect the leadership, the blocking, all that he did. He is one of the true greats, Hines Ward. Very nice. A lot of Steeler fans coming through the room lately. A lot of Steeler items coming through the room. And let me show you guys this signature. Personally, I like it. Luke, of any team in the National Football League, the Steelers are probably the most consistent with their autographs.
I remember you mentioned that earlier and brought to mind Lynn Swan's autograph.
It's sick.
Yes.
We had him in here.
Some nice loop and whatnot. Very nice.
It is very nice.
A graceful man with a graceful signature.
Absolutely. I love the Jerome Bettis because he's got like the little dots for the bus. Like it's supposed to be like the wheels on the bus on his autograph. I don't know if you knew that. The Jerome Bettis signature is definitely one of my favorites in memorabilia. Jerome Bettis just graduated college recently from Notre Dame. Went back and got his degree. So
good for him.
Pretty cool for the bus.
4 away on a couple things on the Brotherly Love, the Authentic there, and the Brett Faber full-size rep. 3 away on the Buzzer Beater. They're closest at the moment, as well as the Fame to Frame were 3 away.
All right, guys, get those spots in. Let's get that Buzzer Beater filled up. Let's see some fire in that series. Let's see a chase wheel spin. Let's get rocking and rolling. We have been in and out of breaks. We're getting orders, but we haven't heated up yet. I'm confident we can get the orders coming in, guys. I think we'll definitely get those 4 breaks done that Luke mentioned. 4 left on the Authentics and the reps, 3 left on the Buzzer Beater Diamond Authentics, 3 left on the jerseys, and 5 left on the beater box. I think we're going to get 5 breaks done at least. I would like to get, heck, you know me, Luke. I'd love to do 15 breaks. I'd love to do 20. As long as orders are coming in, we'll be ripping boxes. But that is a realistic goal to get all 5 of those breaks that are all within 5 slots or less. I think all 5 of those could fill this program. If I were to pick one that's most likely, it's really hard to say. Really hard to say which one is most likely to fill. But the one I want to fill the most is the Buzzer Beater because I want to see a wheel spin and I want to see a sick helmet. In that Buzzer Beater series. Taking a look at the sports world, we had the U.S. Open today. We've had some college baseball, some MLB. We had, looks like Mr. Fitzpatrick won the U.S. Open at 6 under. Matt Fitzpatrick, first major win for him. We had Zalatoris, who is the caddy lookalike, like the Adam Sandler's caddy in Happy Gilmore. Zalatoris looks like him. Scotty Scheffler, 5 under. So Scotty Scheffler and Will Zalatoris finishing 1 back of Matt Fitzpatrick at the U.S. Open. My pick to win it, Rory McIlroy, finished 4 back at tied for 5th with Colin Morikawa. Hideki Matsuyama was up there as well. Tiger Woods taking that tournament off. So I know a lot of controversy with the new LIV tour they joined. Phil Mickelson did not perform very well at the U.S. Open.
No, not his day.
Not at all. He wasn't even here today because he didn't make the cut.
Oh.
So Phil Mickelson struggling mightily. Feels weird not to have any NBA scores to talk about. NBA finals are over. I'll say this, Luke. We had James, Steven, and myself. We all had the Warriors winning the championship. So UA staff did pretty good predicting Golden State. White Sox are playing tonight. White Sox on Sunday Night Baseball, Luke. 4-1 Astros in the 5th inning. 4-1 Astros in that one. Braves avoided the sweep against the Cubs. The Braves had that long winning streak. The Cubs had the long losing streak. Cubs took the last 2. Atlanta avoiding the sweep today. We had the Guardians took down the Dodgers in an upset today. Looks like some good baseball scores around the diamond. The Blue Jays come back, the big one over the Yanks this afternoon. So definitely it is time for summer. Baseball has kind of taken a little bit of a backseat. I think baseball is going to be the sport we'll be watching at the moment.
Definitely.
It's the one to watch. I don't know if you have a favorite for the World Series in baseball, Luke. What is your instinct telling you?
My instinct? Well, my heart wants the White Sox to
okay.
Do their thing. but I don't think that's going to happen based on what I've seen so far this year.
No,
Unfortunately.
I agree.
So, other than that, I don't know. I'd like to see maybe somebody you don't think of, like a Bengals, the way that they made it to the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Somebody
Well,
you don't
heck, the
initially-
Braves even in the World Series last year.
Without Freeman, can they do
Yeah.
it again? I'd like to see that actually.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, and you know what Fox wants? They want a Dodgers-Yankees World Series.
Oh, of course.
With how good those two teams are doing. That's what they want. So I agree with you, Luke. I would love to see a new, fresh team. Maybe someone like the Padres. Like, they're doing pretty good. Tatis is hurt. They get him back. They'll do even better. San Diego would be a fun team, I think, to see win the World Series.
Yeah, and Machado's playing well, I've seen.
Machado's great. He is so good. He can hit. He can field. Like, a great 5-tool player type guy. I don't know. He's not necessarily the fastest guy, but he can run a little bit. He can do a little bit of everything, Mr. Manny Machado. So, good stuff. Got an order coming in, looks like. Jason Amer! What up, Jason? Jason Amer, he's a man true to his word. Jason Amer was saying he loves the framing. If he knew how good the framing was going to be, he said he would hop into more of these breaks. Well, guess what? He did it. Jason Amer, Fame to Frame is closed. Let's go. You are the man, Jason. Thank you very much for closing that up. Drop us a box number. No, Luke, I might have forgotten to take number off. We did 45. Actually, I did take it off the ticker. So we got 42, 49, 53, 54, and 55. Jason and anyone else in that break. Thank you very much, Jason, for the close. Jason Amer. Where's your buddy, Dom Veluso? Jason Amer and Dom Veluso are best buds here in the break room. Dom is the guy that calls you Devin Hester.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you call me the Stranger Things guy too?
Yeah, the Stranger Things. Will?
Will.
So
I need to look up who Will is.
Yeah, I gotta look him up too. Brendan says 55. Jason getting some good box number mojo from his son. 55 is off the ticker, and that is what we'll do. Thank you very much, Jason and Brendan. While you get that, Luke, I'm gonna do maybe the most important thing of the night. I'm gonna look up Will from Stranger Things, because now I need to know too. My girlfriend watches that show, and she really wants me to watch it. I don't know. I think it's
you
a
guys
stretch.
are mean.
I think it's a stretch. Luke says Luke doesn't like him.
Ooh.
He looks old. He looks better when he gets older, Luke.
All right.
But you see, like that one compared to the kid one,
I'm offended.
Luke is offended. All three of us are sitting here watching on the 60-inch TV. They've got that HDMI cord plugged in, or they've got something set up, watching us on the 60-inch screen. My goodness, should have put on makeup for this.
Oh boy.
Should
Right?
have put on makeup.
Prime time.
I'm on the 60-inch TV. I feel like a star, guys. Thank you very much for doing that, Jason. All right, we got Alex, we got Brad, Neil, and Jason all in this break. We'll get you guys randomized for your divisions. 6 clicks on the randomizer. That was our dice roll at the start of the program. I just got home from riding roller coasters all day with my nephews. I'm beat, says Mike Tedesco. But Mike, wind down a little bit and enjoy the breaks and hop in and win some memorabilia. Mike Tedesco is a huge Steelers fan, Luke. Big Steelers guy.
Where were you riding coasters?
Yeah, where were you riding coasters, Mike? Mike is saying Happy Father's Day to all the Padres out there. Happy Father's Day to you, Mike. I know we mentioned it off the top of the program. Wished everyone a Happy Father's Day. So the same from us as well. Neil Wilson, you've got the NFC North, NFC South. We got Brad Torres in the NFC East, Brad Torres in the NFC West. Jason Amer, you've got the AFC North. Alex J in the AFC South, and then Jason's got the East and West in the AFC. Kenny Wood in Pittsburgh. Cool. Said he's a Steelers fan. He's in Pittsburgh. It makes sense. Makes sense. Thank you, Mike. You as well, says Jason Amer. Awesome. All right, Fame to Frame jerseys, box 5-5. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, we have one of the all-time greatest offensive linemen. This guy's an absolute legend, Luke. We got ourselves a little John Hannah. John Hannah, a Hall of Famer for the Patriots. He was a pro and college football Hall of Famer. 9 Pro Bowls, 7 first-team All-Pros. 4 times he was voted the NFL's top offensive lineman in a given season. John Hannah, Hall of Fame, 91 inscription. That is the AFC East. Closer Magic, Jason Amer. Box number Mojo, Jason Amer. A win's a win. John Hannah going out to Jason Amer. John Hannah, I know, is a very active Patriots guy. He's constantly commenting on what the team is doing. So, when you've earned the right, when you're a Hall of Famer, one of the best linemen of all time, you can do what you want. John Hannah certainly has earned that right. He was saying that the Patriots do a really good job of welcoming back their legends.
That's so.
Yes. So he obviously is a feeling the love in New England. I guess, where do they play? They play in Foxborough.
Correct.
They're outside the Boston area. New England's not actually a city, right?
No, it's just like a region.
It's just a region, yeah. So, all right, Jason, congrats on your hit. John Hannah, AFC East. Win is a win. How many boxes left in that series? 15-ish, says Jason. Jason, I'm looking at them now. 4, 6, 9, I think 13, Luke. If my eyes don't deceive me, I believe it's 13 left.
Yep.
15-ish is a good guess, Jason. There is got to be a couple framing certificates left. I know there's a Lawrence Taylor jersey we haven't pulled in the room. So we are closing in on the Fame to Frame. We close that up. We will drop a new jersey series coming up. New jersey series behind this will be loaded. I think we'll have happy hour full-size helmets tomorrow, Luke. We closed out the happy hour on Friday. It was cool.
Gonna have some fresh happy hour names.
Looking forward to it. Bob Boulay, a man of infinite knowledge, is telling us New England is Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. He gave us CT, RI, MA, VT, NH, and ME. Hopefully I got my state acronyms or short letters right.
Oh, yeah, I think you handled it.
It's MA is Massachusetts, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Perfect. Bob says perfect. Whew. Good.
Pass the pop quiz.
Pass the pop quiz. Have you ever played that thing where you gotta locate the 50 states on a map and you have 10 minutes to do it?
I have not, but I don't think I could.
So I did pretty good. 44 out of 50.
All right.
I got 44 out of 50. I did that at my old TV station. We had someone who got all 50. I was impressed. And we had one person who got 30. And they were so much worse than everyone else.
Yeah, I think that East Coast would kind of confuse me.
The East Coast, yeah, it's tough. Good old geography. All right, guys, let's keep filling up those breaks. We got a fresh Fame to Frame jersey up. 8 slots remaining. We have a fresh Welcome to Miami Mini. 8 to go. We still got 4 left on the Brotherly Love Authentics number 2. 4 left in Brett Favor number 2. We got 3 left in the Buzzer Beater Diamond Helmets. And 5 left in the beater box, and all 5 in that micro draft. So 806. Let's keep rocking and rolling the breaks. Let's get moving. Let's get moving on those breaks. Like I said, Luke, we had 5 series that were each 5 slots or less remaining. I said we could knock off all 5 of them. 1 down, 4 to go.
All right, let's do it.
4 to go.
What do you guys want to do next?
Yeah, let us know in the chat what you want to do next. Luke, we do have some baseball trivia coming in from Bob. So He says, who is the only player to win the MVP in both the NL and the AL? Great question. My first guess is Mark McGwire. He played on the A's and Cardinals. That is my first guess. Just to start off, I'm sure it's wrong, but that's my first guess.
Not a bad guess.
It's not a bad guess. It's not Big Mac. He did win with the Cardinals, right? Hopefully, Bob. I'm guessing he won with the Cardinals, maybe not with the A's. I know Canseco won with the A's MVP. What do you got, Luke? Any thoughts? Love
Top of
trivia.
my head, I don't know. I'd have to think a little bit more on this one.
Oh, he didn't win with the Cards. Barry Bonds, says Tom Sheehan. Barry Bonds, did he ever play in the American League, Giants, and Pirates, National League only?
Yeah.
I don't think. Robinson says Mike Tedesco. Talking about Brooks Robinson or Jackie Robinson? I don't know, because there's Brooks Robinson's a
I
legend.
think he was a lifetime Oriole.
I think so too. And Jackie was. Oh, here we go. Mike, which one? Okay. So maybe it is, but there could be another Robinson. Might be a lot of Robinson. Frankie Robinson. Frankie Robinson, says Jason Amer. Mike is correct. Mike Tedesco taking home the trivia question. Okay. That was a good one. That is a good trivia question there from Bobby B. We welcome trivia anytime, Luke. I don't know how much. Imagine you like trivia. I'm a huge trivia fan myself.
Fan of trivia.
Trivia is fantastic. Sports trivia is definitely the trivia I'm good at. I'm not as great as at music trivia. I'm sure you'd be good at music trivia, right?
Maybe.
You seem like you would be.
Yeah, I have my blind spots for sure.
Okay. Frank Robinson is an old-timer, won MVP with the Reds and Orioles, 586 career home runs, 294 batting average, absolute legend. He, of course, is member of Baseball's Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer, 14-time All-Star, Frank Robinson. So there's a Frank Robinson, a Jackie Robinson, a Brooks Robinson. Like, if your name is Robinson, you're a great baseball player.
Yeah. And you got David Robinson, the Admiral.
Yeah, basketball, the great Spur legend. David Robinson. He scored 71 points the last game of the season to win the scoring title against Shaq way back in the day. It's one of my favorite sports stories.
Oh, 71?
71 last game of the season to win the scoring title.
It's impressive.
It is. I think he wanted the scoring title. I think he wanted it bad. What is the national sport of Canada, Jason Amer? I think it's lacrosse. I think it's a trick question because everyone says it's hockey, but I heard that lacrosse is the national sport in Canada.
I think that's right. That
Yeah.
would be my guess, too.
Mike Tedesco saying curling. Robinson Crusoe says, Bob, yeah, absolutely. I think it's lacrosse. That's what I'm going with, Jason. Lacrosse. Bob is drinking Molson Canadian. There you go. Luke, sometimes I wish I had Bob's life. All Bob does is eat good food, drink good beverages, go to concerts, go to sporting events, and play the UA Live break room.
He's having a good time, it sounds like.
He's having a great time. He's living life like a champ.
Good for Bob.
Correct, says Jason Amber. Lacrosse. I love it. Mike Tedesco, I'm in badminton. Lacrosse is tough. We got lacrosse in high school when I was a junior or senior, and I was like, maybe I should try this sport. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I didn't do it.
No.
No lacrosse for
Not
me.
your cup of tea.
Canada's national sport, drinking Molson Canadian. Okay. I thought it was that maple syrup. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Go Canada, though. Canada, our neighbors to the north. Good people. Every time I hear that, have you ever heard that Canadians are nice? I've known like 2 Canadians in my life, and they were both very nice.
It's like, what a nice stereotype.
It's such a great stereotype, right? Like, people like stereotype certain countries, and they're like, you guys got this problem, or you got that problem. Canada stereotype, they're nice.
They're awkwardly nice.
They're awkwardly nice. That is a great stereotype to have. I know Jason Amer was up in Quebec for his son's hockey tournament recently. Jason, did you have a good time with Canadians? Did they treat you nice for sure? Mike Tedesco saying, how awesome was it watching Tampa get their teeth kicked in last night. Tampa Bay Lightning losing 7-0 last night. That's embarrassing. Like, Colorado, probably the more talented team, but you can't lose 7-0.
No.
That should never happen in the Stanley Cup. Bob Boulay saying Drake is a nice rapper. When I think of, like, Canadians, like, I feel like Drake, like, might make Canada look worse instead of better. But that's just my take. I might be wrong.
I just remember him being rather annoying during the Raptors series.
He's always annoying during the Raptor series. I remember there's like a thing where, like, if Drake wears like your sports outfit, you end up losing and stinking.
Yeah.
It's called the Drake curse. It's real. Jason Hammer saying, it was very nice up there. Learned a little French. My daughter, who is 4 now, goes around and says merci on a regular basis now. Ha ha. They were super nice people. There you go. We do have confirmation from Jason Hammer. Canadians are good people.
Confirmed nice.
Confirmed nice. It is first-person confirmation. I've been to Canada very briefly. I hit up Niagara Falls for my post-college graduation in 2013. Niagara Falls is beautiful.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was very cool. Guys, let's get those breaks coming in. Let's get those orders coming in. 4 to go on Brotherly Love Authentics. I'll drop all these series in the randomizer so you guys see some of the headliners left. 4 to go here. 4 to go. Definitely some good headliners in that series. Some great non-headliner pulls as well we've had in this full-size Platinum Helmet series. The Brett Favor replica helmets, 4 spots to go. We've talked about this a lot during the day. But we have Dak Prescott out there, one of the best modern autographs. Brett Favre, Marvin Harrison, Amari Cooper, O.J. Simpson, Ray Lewis. None of those guys I mentioned have been pulled in that series. Definitely want to get into one of those. Some great non-headliner names as well, including Warren Moon. Warren Moon would be a great pull as well. Suggs has not been pulled yet. Jason Amer have not seen the Suggs get pulled. I think there's the Suggs in that Brotherly Love Authentic series. Now 3 spots to go there. 3 to go on the Buzzer Beater Diamond Authentics. Some great names in that series. Haven't seen Suggs yet either, says Bob. That is pretty cool. We do have a Drew Brees as a non-headliner hit in the Buzzer Beater Diamond series. 3 spots to go there. Let's get that closed up. And then we have also 5 left in the beater box. Luke, I think that Trayvon Diggs might be the only headliner I've seen pulled in that series. So I think Kurt Warner's out there, Marvin Harrison, Amari Cooper. You see all the names. If you're looking for a series with a lot of headliners left, Brett Favor replica helmet series and beater box are the 2 to go to. So let's fill those breaks up, guys. Let's keep the show going. So there you go. Jason Amer saying, that says a lot since I hate people in general. Him talking nice about the Canadians. So that stereotype fits. Canadians are nice. Jason is full of love, says Bob. LOL. Jason's a big old teddy bear, he says. Okay. That's good. That's a compliment. Big old teddy bear. Let's go, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. We've been pretty slow on the break page. We did have William Greenway just hopping into the breaks. Knocking off a couple slots in several different breaks. Thank you, William. We'll be on until at least 8:30 regardless. The night shows, we like to give it at least 90 minutes. So we'll be here until at least 8:30. And I think we can get rolling on breaks. But if we don't fill up anything by 8:30, we'll move on to the Chase Wheel Spin at 8:30. But definitely think that shouldn't be any problem to fill up those breaks. Let's definitely close up the Buzzer Beater, because that is the chase. So let's see where we're sitting at in 15 minutes. We'll see where we're sitting at in 15 minutes. You guys know as long as orders are coming in, we'll be ripping boxes. Luke, you're becoming like a regular now. Filling in Wednesday you were here. Today you're here. Pretty soon, like, not just Bob will know you. Everyone will know you here.
I'll be known world over.
World over. Jason R. We did pull the Ray Lewis in the Buzzer Beater, Jason. To be completely honest with you, that Ray Lewis did get pulled in the buzzer beater, Jason. However, Drew Brees has not been pulled in the buzzer beater in the break room. As far as I know, have not seen that pulled in the break room. Terrell Suggs, haven't seen him get pulled in that brotherly love. Sounds like UA needs a new hire, Jason Amer. Jason Amer trying to join the Ultimate Autographs team.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome to the team, Jason. You're hired. If I only had that authority. Like, if I had the authority to hire Jason Amer, I would. I would.
Set him up. He can work remote.
He can work remote. That's right. He can work remote. It is 2022. Jason is out there, where was he? I know he said he's moving to Connecticut, he told us. He was in, where are you at right now, Jason? Where are you at the moment? Mike Tedesco, Bob Boulay coming in, buying some spots into the breaks. Thank you very much, Mike Tedesco and Bob Boulay. We're now 1 away on Brotherly Love, and we are 6 away on the minis, 6 away on the jerseys, 2 away on the buzzer beater. Luke, make Jason the assistant logistics engineer. Luke, you have the power to make that happen?
I'm not really sure that's a title we have even, but
Okay.
hey. Yeah,
We'll make it.
we could talk.
There you go. See, Luke knows the deal. I can fly out to Chicago once a month, do my full-time job, produce. It would be killer. Currently in the Dirty Jersey. Okay. In Dirty Jersey. Are you in New Jersey, Jason? There you go. Maybe you're close to Bob Boulay. You guys could get together for a signing somewhere in that area. So that's cool. Jersey, says Mike Tedesco. Jersey.
I've never had the pleasure. I've never been.
Never been either. Have not been to New Jersey. Haven't been to New York either. I want to hit up New York. That's on my list of things to do. Probably don't want to run into Kevin Durant on the street. He might, just doesn't seem like a very pleasant guy.
Yeah, he seems like he might just tell you to go away.
He might be like, get out of here.
Yeah.
30 minutes east of Philly. In the Army, one of my MOSs was a logistical specialist. Okay. What's up, Brendan Amer? How's it going, Brendan? Brendan Amer is in the break room. That is Jason's son. Brendan is here to show up Jason how to win the breaks.
Welcome.
Here to show him up. Show him up, Brendan.
On Father's Day?
On Father's Day.
Do him like that.
Do him like that. Do him on Father's Day. Don't be kind. Take your dad down in the breaks. I'm just kidding. That'd be something. Hey, Dad, I just beat you in the breaks. I just took you out. 1 to go in Brotherly Love Authentics, guys. I'm dropping that link in the chat. Likely to be our next break. 1 spot to go. Let's get that closed up. 1 spot left there. 2 to go in the buzzer beater. I'll drop that link directly in the chat as well. I'll make it nice and easy for you guys to fill up those breaks. Again, have not seen a Drew Brees get pulled in the break room in the buzzer beater. Yes, I'm getting it on a break on Wednesday. Very specific. Getting it on Wednesday.
Got a plan.
Got a plan. There you go. All right. Live break page link in the chat. There you go, guys. Let's get it going. That's right. So I've noticed that Brendan always mispronounces my name, and Jason is here to let him know. It's Kamen with an E, not with an A. Spelling son.
Oh.
Jason is here letting him know how to spell.
Parenting in the chat.
That's right. Father's Day.
Right?
It's real.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's one of my favorite things about our break room, Luke. I love seeing father and sons play together. Husband and wife. A lot of family members are involved in the breaks. It is great to see. Great to see.
It was good interaction, a fun time.
Always a fun time. Until one spouse tells the other it's time to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the fun
So
stops.
the statement comes in.
Until the bank statement comes in. I know Dom Veluso is a break room regular. The guy that calls you Will from Stranger Things. Maybe now you're not his biggest...
Whatever, Dom.
Whatever, Dom. His wife, Liz Veluso, there was one night where it was date night, and Dom came in the break room, and Liz came in too, and took him down. Took him down. It's not common, it's common. Bob is dropping the Bulgarian spelling in there. Bob Boulay dropping in the Bulgarian spelling. In Bulgarian, the H's are N's. Like, it's kind of weird, but that's how it is.
Okay.
So, there you go. Both boys played great hockey this weekend, so I told them they can get some break spots later this week. Okay, Jason. Cool. I like that. I like that very much, Jason. What happened in the hockey games this afternoon? We had an update during the 2 p.m. show. Apparently they were losing because their goalie was not up to snuff.
Quote unquote Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Jason Amer's words, not mine. I hope it's not one of their best friends who's with them now at the house watching the breaks. And he's like, I'm getting called out in Ultimate Autographs for not being a good goalie.
That's rough.
Hey, Vasilevsky's a great goalie for the Lightning. Did not look great last night.
Hey, can't win them all.
It can't win them all. It happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. They lost in the chip 6-3. Hate to blame a young guy, but could not stop a beach ball. So, Jason dropping honesty in the chat.
Call a spade a spade.
Honesty in the chat. Hey, man. Obviously, I'm never saying, you're not going to go up to a young kid and tell him, like, you're terrible.
Says you.
But Jason Amer's basically doing it. I'm just kidding, Jason. But I do think that, I'm not the biggest fan of participation trophies. Like, you win first place, you get a trophy. You win second place, maybe get a congrats, get them next time.
Maybe you get a blizzard instead.
Yeah, a blizzard instead. Yeah. You don't need that second place trophy. Rangers got 6 against Vasilevsky in game 1. So, yeah, they've been getting a lot past them in both games. For sure, Bob. Well, actually, Rangers in the last series, then Vasilevsky did rebound. So maybe he'll rebound later in the series. We'll see. Sweet, 100 messages today in Restream chat. Awesome. You guys are very active in the chat, guys. Thank you very much for doing that. Let's get active on the orders, though. Let's get active in the orders.
Just one away on brotherly love.
One away. I played in 12U when I'm 10 and scored 2 goals in the ship. Tell him, Brendan.
Right? Let him know.
Brendan playing up. He's letting him know. Brendan Amer. Wow. That's legit. That is legit. Let's knock off some breaks, gentlemen. Let's knock off some breaks. Big ups and big shout out to Mike Tedesco, Robert Boulay, William Greenway, Jason Amer, Brennan Kennedy, Neil Wilson, Chris Roberts, Don Garrick, Brad Torres, Alex Janelle, Matt Tobin, Shane Olson, Tanner Wilson, Zachary Erickson. You guys have all gotten orders since our 2 p.m. show. Cody/Dakota Neff, if you're out there, thank you for all you did at 2 o'clock. Cody Neff was the MVP during the 2 o'clock show.
Came in like a wrecking ball. Man.
He came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, and who gave you the assists, saying Jason R. Got to give the brother the credit. He went Wayne Gretzky on him. It was Wayne Gretzky to Alexander Ovechkin out there on the ice today. Brendan and Jason, I think it was roller hockey, so maybe the roller rink, but whatever it was,
regardless of the surface.
Regardless of the surface, it was nasty hockey. Brendan, could you score on Turturkin, says Bob Boulay. All right, can you share the live link, Big Poppy Pump? I certainly can. Live break page link is in the chat, guys. Live break page link is in the chat. Go ahead. That's Matthew Dunn, his Big Poppy Pump. He is a big baller in our break room. I'm also dropping this brotherly love in the chat. 1 spot to go. I will drop the Buzzer Beater Diamond Helmet Series as well. We have just a couple spots left there. Those are 2 breaks that we will fill this program. 2 breaks will fill this program. And I think we can get a lot of other stuff done. We're 4 away on the jerseys, 4 on the minis, 4 on the Brett Favor, 5 on the beater box. So we are within striking distance on a bunch of breaks. Within striking distance, let me know. I'm terrible at pronouncing that name. I know exactly who you're talking about, the hockey goalie. I am terrible at pronouncing that name. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's all I got to say is Mike Tedesco. Absolutely. Got yourself a Hall of Famer, Big Poppy Pump. Got his bats in. Chesterkin. What did I say? Did I say Shesterkin? I think it's Shesterkin. Bob Boulay is dropping the Bulgarian pronunciation, just so I know.
Just for you?
He's making it easy. He's writing it in Bulgarian for me.
How does he have this wealth of knowledge?
I think he's Googling.
Okay.
He's Googling, at least in this case. Although Bob is Russian and the alphabet is somewhat similar. So,
a little bit of crossover.
The
maybe?
Cyrillic alphabet, maybe that's part of it. So, let's go, guys. Let's fill up those breaks. Let's knock off those breaks. We're close on a bunch of slots. Google Translator is great. You see? Bob is smart, but he's not that smart. He hasn't learned Bulgarian fluently yet.
Just for you.
Just for me. Bob's a great guy.
He is.
He's a great guy. There's no questioning Bob Boulay. Bob and I get along great unless we talk about Justin Herbert. But I don't want to go there.
That's the only division?
That is our big division, Justin Herbert. Outside of Justin Herbert, we tend to get along pretty great. That's our one area of just, a little disagreement.
All right. Keeps it interesting.
Keeps it interesting. You can't agree on everything. It is, why we all have the right to our opinions. All right, guys. Brotherly Love Authentics. We're one spot away. Bob is now being mean all of a sudden.
He's being mean now?
Yeah, he's being mean. He was nice and he went to mean. See what he wrote in the chat there?
No.
I know he's messing with me. I know he's messing with me. Jason Amer saying, I've grown to enjoy Bob for sure. Seems like a great guy. Maybe hit up a Rangers game together next season. Okay.
Some
Jason.
friendship in the chat.
Got some friendship going on. Not from Bob, though.
No.
Bob is not, I know he's messing. If it was someone else, I would be like, oh, I'm hurt. But Bob is just messing. But Bob is messing in the chat. Guys, let's close up those breaks. Let's close up those breaks. Here we go. Order coming in. We got Matthew Dunn. Closing out Brotherly Love. Brotherly Love is coming up. That's going to be our next break. Just closed Brotherly Love out. Thank you very much, Matthew. Matthew making moves in the break room. So Brotherly Love is coming up. We have a bunch of breaks that are within 4 or less away, guys. Let's get moving on the orders and let's fill up some breaks.
Right there on the buzzer beater.
2 away on the buzzer beater. I would hate to sign off on this program without us doing a chase wheel spin. So we'll be a little bit patient. Wait to close up that buzzer beater. But you guys got to get those orders in now if you want to keep the night going. Very nice. Very nice. Jason Amer in there. Chatting it up with Bob. They're making plans to see a hockey game. I'm making plans to rip some fire in Brotherly Love. We got Brad Torres, Neil Wilson, William Greenway, Mike Tedesco, and Matthew Dunn. Drop me a box number if you are on that break. We've got, let's see, 2, 7, 14, 15, and 16. Any one of those is A-okay with me. 2, 7, 14, 15, and 16. 2's just sitting there. 2 is just sitting there waiting to be called out.
Little old poor 2.
Little old poor 2. Get those orders in, guys. I would like to get the buzzer beater closed while we're doing this break. That is my ideal goal. Okay. Bob, do you go to any Giants games? Haven't been there yet either. 14 on the box number. 14. Thank you, Mr. Dunn. He's looking for closer magic, box number magic, box 14 in Brotherly Love. Thank you, Luke.
Of course.
Close up those breaks, guys. Let's close up those breaks. And let's keep a ripping fire in the break room. We got Neil Wilson up top, William Greenway after him. So Neil's got the NFC North. We got William in the NFC South. We've got Matthew in the NFC East. And Mike Tedesco out there in the NFC West. B-Rad, Brad Torres, AFC North, AFC South. Neil Wilson, AFC East. And Mike Tedesco out there in the AFC West. Brotherly Love, number 2 already for this program. You guys are loving these authentics. This is arguably our hottest series in the room right now. Box 14 is called out by Matthew Dunn. Bob goes to maybe one Giants game a year. He did go to Jets Bills this last year. Well, not pretty, he says. Not pretty. Bills had a lot of weird games where they lost to some lesser teams. Guessing they beat the Jets big, but I can't remember.
I can't recall either.
Yeah, because I know they lost to, I think, the Jaguars last year. The Colts lost to the Jags. There were some weird games with the Jaguars last year.
Pesky Jaguars.
Tedesco with the NFC West 49ers win, says Jason Amer. All right, Jason Amer is looking to be Nostradamus, looking to predict the future. Jason, you're an amazing man. You're a brilliant mind, but you are wrong in this case. We got Jason Taylor, AFC East, Miami Dolphins, former Defensive Player of the Year, member of the 100 Sack Club, 7th all-time officially in career sacks, Pro Football Hall of Famer, led the league in sacks in 2002. One of the best to ever do it, former Defensive Player of the Year, like I mentioned. That is the AFC East, Neil Wilson, taking home the Jason Taylor Dolphins Lunar. Beautiful looking helmet, Luke. That is as nice as it gets on a Lunar, I think, at least.
All these Dolphins ones, I know we were talking about it before, but sometimes when they get that nice ink on there, the teal, it really makes it pop. I'm not sure what he signed this one in, but
It's like the green, like the same as the helmet. I guess that
Okay.
teal green.
very nice. Yeah.
It is very nice. That is a Beckett QR sticker in the back. Tedesco saying close. Close. Matthew says nice. That is a sweet helmet, says Jason. Jason Taylor would be a keeper. Got a great name, Jason. That's a good name. So very nice, Neil Wilson. Congrats on the dub with the Jason Taylor. So a lot of good authentics. I got to be honest with you, Luke. As far as like headliner names, I know that Brotherly Love is really good as well. But, we're talking about the replica helmets. Maybe has the best list of headliners left. You and I have been here the last 2 shows. Brotherly Love and Buzzer Beater Diamond helmets. Not a single bad authentic pull today.
No,
It's
we're
been
one away on the buzzer beater now. So
One
I think
away.
We're going to see another good pull.
All right, we'll see another good pull. We'll also see a chase wheel spin once we close out that buzzer. Matthew, there's not a Brady left. We are honest here. We don't try to deceive you guys. I personally pulled that Brady jersey. Richard Cox took home the Brady jersey. So the Brady jersey is out on the Fame to Frame, Mr. Dunn. Not there. Big Poppy says, Jason, no Richard Cox. Got super lucky. Picked the random box. Number 52 for a personal and got it. Jason, he did pick that 52 because that's how old he was. He told us he was going with his age. Richard definitely did get lucky on that one, but, it was pretty cool. I was shocked. It was like one of the most shocking things because he did that when we had roughly 60 jerseys left. That was a couple weeks ago. We just started that series, and he came in here with box 52. He had a 1 in 60 chance, and he got the Brady. It was insane. Absolutely insane for Richard Cox. Have not seen Richard during this program. Out there probably enjoying Father's Day. But, yeah, that was definitely something else. Mike Tedesco coming into the breaks. Mikey T making moves in the break room. 1 to go on the buzzer beater. 1 spot to go. Let's close up that buzzer beater next. And I think we can close out the minis and the Brett Favor with 4 spots away each. Still 5 away on the beater box. So I don't know if the beater box is going to happen. But, who knows?
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things.
Like Will.
Like Will or Luke. Apparently you guys are twins.
I guess so.
I think that, well, I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm Team Luke over Will. I'll put it that way.
All
Luke.
right, how about it?
I think Tom Veluso's selling you short.
Kamen's in my corner.
I'm in Luke's corner. Big Poppy Pump. We don't have any bats available now. Matthew Dunn is a big fan of our baseball bat series. We'll be dropping those in at some point. You know, bats are typically in the room at least every month or every other month. No bats currently in the room. I'm not sure when we'll have them again, but I imagine at some point in the coming weeks we'll get a bat break again. No bats out there at the moment. 1 to go on the buzzer beater. I'll drop that link directly in the chat, guys. I hate to sound like a broken record, but that series is insane. Drew Brees, not even a headliner in that series. That is a name we have yet to pull in the break room. 4 to go in the jerseys, 4 to go in the minis, 4 to go in the Brett Favre. I think we can close up all of those breaks as well, but you guys got to get those orders coming in to make that possible. Make that possible. 5 away on the micro draft. You could win this Randy Moss helmet. You buying for $305 a spot. We take the 5 slots in there. We randomize them. Top spot gets a top pick, which could be this Randy Moss Vikings Speed replica helmet.
You know, being in the break room a little bit more, I think you guys need like one of those funny soundboard things in here.
We do.
I think wait, you have one?
No,
Oh,
we need one. I'm agreeing with you, Luke.
All right.
That sounds great. So Bob Boulay coming in with more Bulgarian, Luke. Neka Napoleon Dozy buzzer beater. So he's saying, let's fill that buzzer beater.
All right, he's letting us know.
He's letting us know. We got an order coming in. Could this be the moment? Think it's closed. Matthew Dunn, buzzer beater is closed. Matthew, closer magic. You the man, Matthew, making breaks possible. Where would we be without you? Buzzer beater is closed. That will be our next break. Next break coming up, buzzer beater. Still 4 to go in the jerseys, 4 to go in the minis, and 4 in the Brett Favre replica helmets. Bob is saying it's the Bulgarian, so every time...
You just had to say it in Bulgarian.
That's
right
all
away.
it takes. Brings the good mojo, Bob. I'll take it, man. I will take it. I got a birthday trip to Bulgaria in September. My grandpa turning 90. I'll be heading up in Bulgaria in late September. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Box number on the buzzer beater. Box number for the buzzer beater. Let's see what we got available. We've got 29, 30, 38, 39, 40, and 41. That series is out of 50, Luke. Out of 50, I looked in the back. We have 6 in the room, 9 in the back. We're down to 15 boxes in the buzzer beater.
Winding down.
Winding down. Still haven't seen Drew Brees go in the break room. Bob Boulay saying 41 for Tom Seaver, the best right-handed pitcher I ever saw. Okay? 41 works. Bob in that break, Luke? Oh, you've got the list here.
Oh, yes.
Bob is in that break. Awesome. 41 works. 41's off the ticker, Bob. We'll do 41. William, Brad, Neil, Bob, Mike, and Matt. Great list of folks in here. Good luck, guys. I hope 41 is absolute fire in the buzzer beater. 4-1. We're now down to 14 boxes in the buzzer beater. 14 boxes. Buzzer beater, Diamond Authentics, the best thing we have in the room here. Best thing we have in the room. 5 and 6 clicks.
We've got a second one up now for the buzzer beater.
Second one up. We got Neil Wilson in the NFC North. We got Bob Boulay in the AFC West at the bottom there. So, William, you've got the NFC South. Drew Brees, the name we haven't pulled in the break room yet. William, you could get that Drew Brees in there. We got Mike Tedesco in the NFC East. Obviously, one of the most popular divisions we have with all the Cowboy fans we have in the room. We got William Greenway in the NFC West. We do have a Jalen Ramsey Speed Flex. I haven't seen pulled in the series yet. Jalen Ramsey Speed Flex. William, that could be you. AFC North is Brad Torres. Matthew Dunn in the AFC South. Brad's got the AFC East. And Bob Boulay has got the AFC West buzzer beater. Number 41 coming up. 41.
All right, what do we got?
What do we got? I'm feeling something good here. But then again, everything in this series is good. How could you not feel something good in the buzzer beater? It's a guaranteed baller hit. At least that's what it seems like so far. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is the second time we've had this guy, this show. We got O.J. Simpson, the Juice inscription. O.J., former league MVP, one of 8 2,000-yard rushers in NFL history, one of the best running backs of all time. The Juice, O.J., AFC East, Brad Torres, O.J. Simpson, not even a headliner in this series. The buzzer beater is loaded. O.J., holy cow. You know, it's funny, Luke. I talked about O.J. Simpson in the Brett Favre series, and we've got O.J. Simpson in the Brotherly Love, O.J. Simpson in the buzzer beater.
I think all different helmets, too. We got a Lunar, we have a College, and I want to say the other one's a Flash, maybe.
I think it's a Lunar also, but it's a Lunar replica. This is a Lunar authentic. Authentic. O.J. Simpson. Those Bills Lunars are pretty clean. Didn't Brad win the other O.J. helmet? See, Brotherly Love #1. No, it was Neil Wilson that won. Neil Wilson won the other one. So, congrats, Brad Torres. Very, very nice. Brad had 2 spots in there. This helmet is worth obviously more than 150, 160, 170 bucks. What's 86 times 2? 172. You know, maybe with tax, 175, whatever. This is worth a lot more than 175 bucks. Definitely worth a lot more. Brad Torres getting his money's worth with the Juice, O.J. Simpson. And O.J. doesn't always inscribe stuff, but this one is inscribed the Juice. I like it. O.J. Love that helmet. You know, we don't get the Bills on Lunars a lot. We get them a lot on Flashes. I'm really starting to love this Bills Lunar now that I see it in person, Luke. That black and red, it's sick looking.
It's sharp.
Very sharp.
What else is sharp? Jason Amer. He's a sharp guy. He just filled out the beater box here.
Oh, there we go. We're breaking for the cycle, guys. I think we just broke for the cycle, Luke.
How about it?
How about it? Every series we have on the break page, we have done at least one break-in. Every series on the break page, we've done at least one break. Jason Amer hopping into the beater box. Drop me a box number, Jason, or anyone else that's in that break. We've got 4, 33, 35, 45, 47, and 48 in the beater box. Kamen, I like helping you reach goals. He's got the smiley face. Team player right there.
Good guy.
That is a great guy, Jason Amer. That's my goal going into every show. I say this. I want to break for the cycle. Jason is helping me reach my goals. Thank you very much, Jason Amer.
Everyone could use a friend like Jason.
Agreed. I agree. Jason is the man. I love the Bills Lunar. When I won the UA Fantasy Football League, I used my winnings to buy a retail Josh Allen Lunar Authentic.
Ooh.
There you go. Bobby B, fantasy football champ. Luke, I don't know if you know this fun fact about Bob Boulay. He's been doing fantasy football since the 80s.
Okay.
On paper. Him and his buddies track it on paper. He had Dan Marino back in the day. He did fantasy before fantasy was cool.
He was an innovator of it.
Innovator. 47 on the box number. Thank you, Jason, for calling out 47 on the beater box. You know, Luke, now that we've moved to divisional breaks for NBA and MLB, NHL, we don't do that many top spot breaks. We do have a top spot break coming up. So we'll open up the item first, and then we'll randomize the 10 names in there 6 times, as is the dice roll. First name after 6 clicks is who we're going with. Box 47. 1984 was Bob's first fantasy football year.
Who was your first round pick?
I think it was Dan Marino.
All right. There we go.
And that's the year that I think Marino, Bob, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Marino set the touchdown record that season with, I believe, 48 touchdowns, and I think Manning broke it with 49 in the early 2000s. Then Brady got to 50, I think. 47. We knew who scored by reading Monday's newspaper. It's incredible. That is incredible.
Really cool.
Ooh, this is incredible. This
Right.
feels like an authentic in here.
It might be.
Might be. Bob had Marino, Duper, and Clayton. So he had Dan Marino and his top 2 receivers. That is, that's how you win a fantasy league, by getting all of those guys on the same team. All right, beater box. This is heavy. This is heavy. We have minis in this series. We have jerseys. But, this feels like an authentic. It's in the authentic bag for sure. It is. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. I can't wait to see what's wrong with this, because this is one of the greatest players of all time.
Oh, boy.
We got ourselves Marvin Harrison on the Colts Lunar. Marvin, the catch master, Manning to Harrison, touchdown Colts. One of the best to ever do it. I know the listing, Luke. If you can hop in the listing and let me know what's wrong with it. I'm going to look while I can. But, I mean, we got the cert here, JSA certified, Marvin Harrison. I'm trying to look at what's wrong.
Look to the top of the helmet.
Top of the helmet? Oh, I see it. There's a very small dink on the top of the helmet. It is so minute. Doesn't even really... You can't really even see it on camera. I mean, this is about as good as it gets for a buzzer beater helmet. Or rather, sorry, a beater box helmet. Very small, like little scratch on the top of the helmet. I'll be honest, it doesn't really show up on camera, but you really got to look for it to find it. Luke, when you display your authentics, you put it like this. No one's looking at the top of the helmet, to be honest.
Not
like this is perfect. That is definitely an awesome helmet. Be good to me, Kamen. Marvin, come home to daddy, says Jason. Jason's just wishing him home. I'll give you the update. Jason has a 50% chance of winning. He's got 5 of the 10 slots, 50-50. Zachariah Zerch, Michael Lepre, Chris Reitmeyer, Chris Roberts are all in this break. Chris Reitmeyer came in during the 2 p.m. show, Luke, and told us, let's get a beater box filled tonight.
He let us know.
He let us know. It is filled. Chris Reitmeyer, if you're watching, man, thank you very much for wishing good mojo into existence. Bob's got a Syracuse helmet signed by Harrison with the inscription, I bleed orange. Okay.
Intense.
That sounds intense. All right, 6 is our dice roll we chose at the top of the program. We're going to randomize 6 times. Top spot after 6 clicks is Marvin Harrison. 4 and 5. It is Chris Reitmeyer after 5 clicks. Chris, hold on. You haven't won yet. We got 1 more click to go. 6th and final click. It is Zachariah Zirch. Zachariah had 1 spot in there. We had Chris Reitmeyer with 2. Jason Amer with 5. But it's new customer, Zachariah, sneaking in with the single spot snipe. Sneaking in with the Marvin Harrison authentic that is barely wrong. FML says Jason. Jason, I'm sorry, dude. That is a bad beat. But you know what? You can back me up on this. Luke, in the early show, we had Cody Neff get a bad beat. And I told him, good things happen to those folks who close out breaks. Cody closed out the next break, got himself a Trayvon Diggs authentic flash.
Like clockwork.
Like clockwork. So Jason Amer, head to the break page. Look at what the closest break we have is. Close it out, and something good will come, man. I promise. Zachariah, I believe, is a new customer as of a couple days ago. Probably waited a couple days to see this break. He did just get himself a Marvin Harrison. So definitely welcome the new guy in the room. Congratulations. It is an addiction, Zachariah. I don't know if you play other breaks, but this is a lot of fun. Jason, though, is being very nice. He is saying congrats. He's got the FML, but he does have the congrats in there. So, Jason, we appreciate the kindness there.
Graceful in defeat.
Graceful in defeat. JSA certified on that Marvin Harrison. I'll be honest, that is one of the best looking helmets we've had in the beater box. Like it's clean. It is very nice. Zachariah just won that for $25.
An example of the value in the beater box there.
Like, why is the beater box not popular? We don't get it. This beater box was on fire when we had this last fall. Right now, no one wants to play the beater box. Lo and behold, here comes Marvin Harrison Authentic. A lot of value in the beater box.
Definitely.
10% chance, and it came through for Zach, says Bob. Oh, come on, Jason. I know Jason's messing. Jason and I are best buddies. I love you, Jason. I love you, man. Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, Jason Amer. Jersey is closed. Mike Tedesco looking for that framing ticket. All right, Mike. Let's see.
Favors closed.
Brett Favors closed as well?
The list's up there.
Oh, awesome. All right, that's coming up. Let me get this finalized. Writing it up, Marvin Harrison. Jason Amer loves me too. There you go. I know he loves Don Valusa. I want to make sure there's not enough love to be had. Luke, I'll give you this helmet because I'm getting a little full here with boxes.
We can make some space.
He doesn't stink unless he says Herbert is the, I think Bob means to say 23rd best quarterback in the NFL. He says 23rd. I've got Herbert at 6th best QB. Mike Tedesco loves lamp. He's a big fan of lamps.
Yeah?
He just loves a good lamp.
Any specific one that you could point to? It's like,
Yeah.
yes, that one. That's my kind of lamp.
That's my kind of lamp. We got Brad Torres, Neil Wilson, Matthew Dunn, Brett Favor, number 2. Drop me a box number, guys. We've got 4, 11, 14, 15, and 16. Luke, if you misship that Marvin and send it to Jersey, I won't say a thing.
I can't do that, Bob.
That's Jason, actually. He's
my
in
bad.
Jersey, too, but you're good.
Jersey boys.
Jersey boys. Send Zach the Jersey and me the Marvin. He's requesting for the John Hanna Marvin Harrison trade.
A swap.
Somehow I feel like that one's not very fair.
If you two work that out between each other, maybe we'll talk.
You know, if Zachary says it's good, we'll make it happen. Brett Favor, number 2, guys. Drop me a box number. Brett Favor, number 2. We are, let's see, what else are we close on right now? Sold out on the jerseys. Sold out on Brett Favor. Still 4 away on the minis. So pretty open on the break page other than the minis. So let's get those orders in and let's keep the night rocking and rolling. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. If not heard on a box number, I'll let the randomizer pick. The New Jersey motto, lead, follow, or get out of the way. Okay.
All right.
I like that, Bob. 16. Matthew Dunn coming through with 16. Matthew, 16 works, man. Big Poppy Pump. That's his name in the chat. Big Poppy Pump. I always like saying Big Poppy. It's like David Ortiz is in our break room. I'm going to pretend it's David Ortiz, not Matthew Dunn.
I'm fine with being Matthew Dunn.
I mean, I'd be Matthew Dunn. Matthew Dunn is awesome. Matthew Dunn was in here on a Sunday about 2 months ago, Luke, and he went on one of the greatest runs in break room history. He kept entering those mini double box breaks. He would have like 1 or 2 spots. He won like 6 minis in a row. It was just wild. He was on a roll. So here we go. We're going to go 6 times, as is the randomizer at the top of the program. 6 clicks for your divisions. Matthew will have a 50% chance. Brad will have 25%. Neil will have 25% because Neil and Brad each have 2 spots in here. Matthew's got 4. So we got Neil in the NFC North. Matthew, you've got the NFC South. Brad, you've got the NFC East. Could be Dak Prescott. Neil, you could have Brett Favre with the NFC North. Matthew, you're in the NFC West. Neil's in the AFC North. Brad in the AFC South. Matthew Dunn, AFC East. And Matthew Dunn, AFC West. Brett Favor. This is our second break in the Brett Favor helmets. It's pronounced Brett Favre, but they call them Brett Favor on draft night. That is what inspired this series name. Let's see some fire. 16 could be a good quarterback number. Joe Montana, 16.
Let's see.
So we'll see if we have one of those 2 great quarterbacks in this box. Oh, this is one of my all-time favorite players, Luke. One of my all-time favorites. You know what? The Forced Fumble Master, Peanut Punch inscription, Charles Tillman. the Peanut Punch, baby. He has one of his helmets, Luke, is a protect your balls inscription. That is one of my favorite helmets and memorabilia. This one is just the Peanut Punch. Bears Eclipse, former Pro Bowl cornerback. I always remember him getting a bunch of forced fumbles. And I remember him getting that touchdown against Randy Moss. It was him and Randy Moss going up for the jump ball. Peanut Tillman snagging it out of Randy Moss's hands, getting the pick for the Bears. That is the NFC North. That is Neil Wilson. Neil, congrats on the Peanut Punch. Charles Tillman. Very nice. Probably on that Bears team, he was, if not my favorite player on the defense, for sure in the top 2 or 3. He was great to watch.
A lot of fun.
Peanut Tillman. He is 6th all-time in forced fumbles. 6th all-time as the
wild
corner.
to think about it, yeah.
Yeah, the other guys are all like defensive linemen. I know Robert Mathis is first. I know Jason Taylor's up there. But Peanut Tillman, 6th all-time. So very nice. That's a nice helmet, says Jason Amer. It is a nice helmet. It is a very nice helmet. This is maybe the first time I've seen him in our break room, Luke. I haven't pulled the Peanut Tillman before. A lot of fresh names in here, for sure.
Eclipse, beautiful.
Yeah, Neil wins a ton also. Luke probably has the folder of pre-printed labels for Richard Cox and Neil Wilson. Do you, Luke?
They're not pre-printed. We need to know how much stuff weighs. But
that's right.
If I could, maybe.
If you could. Charles Tillman. New Jersey also has the best official breakfast sandwiches, Bob. If you're ever in Jersey, find out who has the best pork roll, egg and cheese sandwich where you are. You can't find pork roll, also called Taylor ham, anywhere but Jersey. Okay, there you go. Months ago, it was James Capel, says Bob. Yeah, James Capel before Jason Amer joined the room. I think James Capel probably won more than anyone, even Neil and Richard. But James was coming in buying 6 slots. Like, he was having 75% chance in every break. James was, in my experience, a good guy. A lot of folks got jealous of all the winning he was doing. But I was like, dude bought 6 spots. Like,
he won it fair and square.
He won it fair and square, Mr. Capel. Definitely a big baller in our break room, James Capel. Cody Knapp came in with 6 spots in the early show. Got that Trayvon Diggs. That was cool. Bet big, win big. What's the cheapest one to do? I can't go without winning. Bob is saying, I think James owns Utah, LOL. Just owns the whole state. Well, the cheapest break, Big Poppy Pump, would be the beater box. If you want to get a guaranteed win, you can buy out the entire beater box for $250. $25 a slot, 10 slots in there. We did just have a Marvin Harrison in the last beater box.
Lunar Authentic, a beaut.
It was beaut. So bet big, lose big also, says Jason. That does happen. As someone who, throws some money on sports betting, I can confirm that also happens, unfortunately.
Every now and then you lose.
I don't lose as much as Phil Mickelson, though. He loses in the millions. So I don't have that much money to spend, unfortunately. Let's see. Lowest entry points. Beater box at $25 a spot. The second lowest, though, Matthew Dunn, is the Brett Favor, $40 a spot. But really, the cheapest thing is technically the minis, because you can get yourself 2 boxes with $42. And Matthew, there's 4 slots remaining. If you like gambling, close out those Welcome to Miami minis. You have a 50% chance of winning if you close out the minis. Mickelson or MJ? Michael Jordan, a big gambler as well. Definitely worth $250 getting a Marvin for sure. Some good stuff in the beater box. A Big Poppy. Check out the list. I agree. I will actually pop that headliner list for you guys right now. Beater box. And actually, there's another Marvin Harrison in there. I'm not sure if that second Marvin Harrison, that might be a replica. Maybe it's a mini. But we just pulled a Marvin Harrison, and that's not the one that's the headliner Marvin Harrison. So, multiple Marvin Harrisons in there. I know the Amari Cooper for sure is an authentic. There is an Amari Cooper in there. There's Kurt Warner, one of my favorite players growing up. That is the beater box link. Don't want to mislead you, Mr. Big Poppy Pump and everyone else. That Marvin Harrison was in pretty good condition. Some of the beater box items, there's some more smudges. They're not all in perfect condition. That is why they're in the beater box. But Amari Cooper, though, that is in perfect condition. If you're wondering what is wrong with each helmet, it says it on the listing. Amari Cooper full-size authentic flash, no longer on team. Michael Vick Flash Mini paint chip on the Mini. So it'll tell you exactly what is wrong with every single helmet. I know we have a lot of mystery boxes on the break page. There's no mystery here. Everything is laid out for you in the beater box. All the names and all the issues, they're all laid out for you guys right there. Will you guys just automatically send me my free Hall of Fame Mini? No, Mike Tedesco. So I think Mike Tedesco is a Hall of Fame guy. He gets a free black box Mini. Mike, you must purchase a mystery box into that, and it should show up as free when you're at checkout. So I think once you reach Hall of Fame status, you win a free black box Mini. So you must hop into the mystery box for the black box Minis. So if you want to wait till the next black box Mini, if you want a bigger name, or you can just hop in now and get your free Mini at the moment, Mike. A ton of boxes available also. Hasn't been hot, so some super nice stuff in there. That Justin Jefferson should make its way to Jersey also. The Vikings gold is pure sexy. Mike, you should have gotten a code in your email, says Jason Amer. So, Mike, check out that code. Enter that code in at checkout, and we're happy to rip that Mini for you tonight live on the air. We've cooled off a little bit on orders, guys, since that big move by Matthew Dunn. I'll give you guys a rundown of our break page. I know we did have Mike Tedesco, Neil Wilson coming in, Ronald Bitzer also. But that was about 10 minutes ago. So let's get those orders coming in. We have 8 to go in the Fame to Frame jerseys, 10 on beater box number 2, 6 on Brett Favor, 6 on Buzzer Beater, 6 on Brotherly Love, 4 on Welcome to Miami, and then 5 in the micro draft. So it is 9:04, 9:04. I will give you guys 11 minutes to get us within 2 spots or less on any breaks. If in 11 minutes we're at 2 spots or less on any breaks, we'll extend the deadline. If we're full, we'll obviously rip those boxes. You guys know this. If orders keep coming in, we can break past 10 o'clock. We can break past 11 o'clock. As long as orders are coming in, we'll be ripping boxes. But you guys have 11 minutes to close out a break or get us within 2 slots or less. Otherwise, at 9:15, we are moving on to the top spot chase list and the wheel spin in the buzzer beater. 11 minutes, folks. See, I'm like an employee already. Luke and Kamen can be my professional references. Okay, Luke, how do you feel about that?
Sign off on it.
Sign off as well, Jason. You are good. Matt, you're watching our owner. We definitely... did we pull the jersey? We did pull the jersey, didn't we? Or did we skip over the last jersey that closed? Fame to Frame number 3, we didn't even do it. We have a break full and I missed it. Luke, you did your job. That's on me. Fame to Frame jersey, Mike Tedesco might be an employee as well, because he's paying attention too. So Fame to Frame jerseys, thank you, Mike, for letting us know. William Greenway, Brad Torres, Ronald Bitzer. Ronald, I don't recognize you. If you're a new guy, welcome to the break room. And Mike Tedesco with the closer magic. So Mike is doing our job for us, letting us know about the jersey. We do have 42, 49, 53, and 54. So drop us a box number for the Fame to Frame jerseys.
We also have a Brett Favor 3 that is filled up. Thank you, Matthew Dunn.
There you go, Matthew Dunn. Mike Tedesco went to get salsa. Thought he missed it. Eating some chips and salsa, or are you just eating salsa by itself, Mike Tedesco? Who knows?
Either way, hey.
He might be chugging salsa by himself.
Roller coasters and salsa.
Gotta love it. William Greenway, Brad Torres, Ronald, and Mike dropping a box number. Brett Favor is closed, as Luke said, so the night's still going. We keep filling up breaks. We'll keep ripping boxes in the break room. Chips, LOL. Not just eating salsa by itself. He's eating it with chips. Okay, good to know.
I would have respected it either way.
I would have respected it as well. My dad eats raw onions, Luke. Just the onion itself.
Interesting.
So, who's the judge?
I like onions, but that's rough.
Yeah, that is rough on the eyes and everything.
That box?
No, we don't. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped here. Randomizer prepped. If you guys buzzer beat me on a box, I will get it. 42, 49, 53, and 54 for the Fame to Frame. Fame to Frame. Let's get those breaks filling up. Fame to Frame is coming up. Brett Favor after that. 42, 49, 53, and 54. I've got the randomizer pulled up. We're going to go 6 times. Top spot after 6 clicks is the box we're going with. Unless you guys buzzer beat me. 5 clicks. 6th and final click. We got 42 on the jersey. 42 on the jersey. That's what we're going to go with. I'll get 42 off the ticker. Mike Tedesco, you can get any box number left for the minis for that promotion. 42 on the jersey. So, Mike, I believe the minis are out of 45. It's everything on the ticker. And I believe 40 through 45 is left. If you want to do your Hall of Fame mini.
Get another Brett Favor posted up on the site for you guys.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke, for keeping track of the orders. You're killing it.
Having a good time.
It is.
You guys are fun in the chat.
There's a lot of fun people in the chat.
Good folks out there.
There's a lot of good folks in our breaks. All right, 6 clicks. We got William Greenway up top. Ronald should be next. I know Mike should be all the way at the bottom just to make sure our Excel sheet is right. William, NFC North. Ronald, NFC South. Brad, NFC East. William, NFC West. Mike, AFC North. Brad, AFC South. Mike, AFC East. And finally, Mike out there in the AFC West. 25 for the mini. My B-day for the mini, says Mike. Okay, sweet. We'll get to that, Mike, as soon as we get this Fame to Frame jersey done and the Brett Favor helmets. We'll get into your... did that order come in officially, his Hall of Fame mini order?
Mike? Yep.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so we'll get that 25 for Mike. All right, we got ourselves the Fame to Frame jerseys. Ooh, this is the guy that I haven't seen in the room in quite a bit. I remember we had this guy when we started, Luke. He is making his reappearance into the break room. Obviously a legend. Vikings offensive tackle in the 1970s. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, a college and a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Ron Yeri. Ron Yeri. So haven't seen him in a hot minute. He's back. Number 73, the big man. NFC North, that is William Greenway with the dub. Congrats, William. All right. Very nice. All right, Brett Favor is coming up. Let me get this written up. Drop me a box number for the Brett Favor helmets, guys. And actually, let's just do Mike's one because we already have the box, Luke. We'll do Mike's Hall of Fame mini, and then we'll move on to the Brett Favor helmets. Because we already have the box. It is ready to go. 25 for his B-Day. The night of 73 in the jerseys. That's right. Then we have John Hanna with 73. So, a lot of offensive linemen in the jerseys tonight. But, these guys don't get enough respect.
The unsung heroes.
The unsung heroes. Now, you wear 73, you don't get a lot of love. That's just how it is. But you know what? This guy still got paid quite a bit of money to do what he did. And, he's in the Hall of Fame. So, I'm not to question these guys' lives. They're legends in their own right. 73. Very nice. It's a theme. It's a theme. We got 25 coming up on the minis. for Mike Tedesco's Hall of Fame level spot. Brett Favre is coming up right behind it. Brett Favre replica helmets. Neil Wilson and Matthew Dunn are in that break. As Keith Jackson used to call them, RIP to the legend, the Big Uglies. The Big Uglies. Hey, man, if I got paid that much money and I got put in the Hall of Fame, I'll take a big ugly name.
You can call me whatever you want.
You call me whatever we want. Kamen, the fold game is really getting there. I'm proud of you, buddy. Jason Amer, what a good guy. That is good.
I'll second that, Jason.
Yeah, I mean, Luke knows in shipping. Some of my jerseys were bad, but they're getting better.
Definitely.
They're getting good. Got a few pointers. I'll say this: our owner did go through the proper way to fold a jersey during one of the meetings, and I took note and I paid attention. So there you have it. All right, box 25 for Mr. Mike Tedesco. This is a good hit for Mike Tedesco. So, Luke, I know you might know Mike now as a Steelers fan, but you're pretty new here to paying attention to the breaks, Luke. Mike Tedesco is also a diehard Michigan Wolverine fan.
Okay.
And here is one of the best Michigan Wolverines of all time, College Football Hall of Famer, 1982 Big Ten MVP, Anthony Carter. 3-time Pro Bowler with the Vikings in the NFL. Definitely did a lot of big work with the Wolverines in college. Anthony Carter. Mike Tedesco didn't even pay any money for this order because he got this as a part of his Signature Club Hall of Fame status. So Mike Tedesco, I'd say Anthony Carter for $0, worth it.
Definitely.
I would take an Anthony Carter for $0. Very nice. Heck, I would probably pay $42 for it. Entering in the break. Buy in. But he gets this one for $0. Anthony Carter. Very nice. Okay, Bob. So I'm the 4th best folder right behind Justin Herbert. Bob's got the
He's got his list.
He's got his list right behind Justin Herbert.
That's funny.
All right, well, hey, I will say this. I am behind Justin Herbert. Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady are ahead of Justin Herbert. I'll say I'm behind Justin Herbert. I'm man enough to admit it when I know I'm behind Justin Herbert. Nice college lid, says Jason Amer. Nice, says Mike Tedesco. That is JSA certified there on the Anthony Carter. All right, Brett Favre. What do we got, guys? What do we got? Neil Wilson, Matthew Dunn. I'm going to get the randomizer prepped. 4, 11, 14, and 15. Matthew, if you do want to buzzer beat me, or Neil, let me know. Let me know. I know this break filled up quite a bit ago, and I still have not heard on a box number from either of those gentlemen. So get the randomizer prepped. We're going to go top spot. If you guys do buzzer beat me on a box number while I do this, I will definitely honor it. Once Luke has laid the box on the mat, though, that is the box we're going with. So you have until Luke lays the box on the mat to give me something different than whatever the randomizer chooses.
I'll walk slow.
Luke will walk slow. 5 clicks, 6th and final click, box 11. Luke, we're rolling with 11. There you go. Kamen and Luke is a new happy hour helmet series dropping tomorrow. Jason, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Pretty sure that'll happen tomorrow. I cannot 100% guarantee it, but that is the game plan for tomorrow.
If I were a betting man.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys know how it works. We close out a series, we drop a new one. I do know we have those happy hour helmets in the back. And I can say this, the new happy hour helmet series is going to be pretty good. Just a little sneak peek. It's going to be pretty good, guys. For sure, pretty good. 6 clicks on the randomizer. 6 clicks on the randomizer for our divisions. Dice roll chosen at the top of the program. I'm going to give Neil Wilson's divisions. And Matthew, you've got the rest, man. Instead of listing off Matthew Dunn 50 million times. So, Neo, you've got the AFC North. Neo, you've got the AFC West. Matthew Dunn, you've got the rest. No sneak peek then. I'm sure they'll shoot us an email tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have... Jason, we haven't created the listing for it. So in our system, we create listings for the series. We haven't created that listing yet. I know it doesn't take a long time to create it, though. So I can't physically pull it up. But we'll have some good stuff. I just heard there's a couple of really big helmets in that series. Just through word of mouth in the Ultimate Autographs break room. I don't know if there's a Brady Quinn helmet in it. I haven't seen Brady Quinn in the break room. Willing to bet there isn't, but who knows?
Brady Quinn, wow.
It's a random reference by Mike Tedesco, former Notre Dame legend. A Cleveland Brown, Brady Quinn. I like Brady Quinn. He was good.
He had his moment.
He had his moments. All right, box 11 is called out by the randomizer. Brett Faber replica helmets. The cool looking helmet. Cool looking helmet. We got ourselves a little old school Vikings helmet. Beautiful autograph. Former Minnesota Viking quarterback Tommy Kramer. Tommy Kramer, 1986 second team All-Pro, Pro Bowler, led the league in passer rating, 159 passing touchdowns in his career, nearly 25,000 passing yards. It's not Brett Favre. It's not Dak Prescott. This is a series of quarterbacks, but it is Tommy Kramer. It is a win for Matthew Dunn. NFC North, Tommy Kramer.
2-minute Tommy.
2-minute Tommy. Was that his nickname?
Yep.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'm guessing he was good at the 2-minute drill?
I hope so.
I hope so. I hope so. Dual sign Brady Quinn and Ian Book. Little Notre Dame fighting Irish quarterback. I like that. He's got a nice signature, says Jason Amer. Tommy Kramer does have a nice signature. In my experience, the quarterbacks, maybe Baker Mayfield's an exception to this, but the quarterbacks tend to sign pretty good. All of them are, take pride in their signatures. So, just my thought. I definitely like this signature a lot, Tommy Kramer. 8.785 on the Joe Aguilar scale. So, Bob Boulay likes it as well. Joe Aguilar, I'm sure, likes it as well. Sweet Sigs. Joe Aguilar is one of our co-hosts here. If you head to the Ultimate Autographs YouTube page, we do have a sweet signature series he does where he grades autographs, gives them a ranking anywhere from 1 to 10. He typically posts some of the best stuff on there. I know we had a funny one with O.J. Simpson. I know he's had Jermonte Dawson on there, I think. So a lot of good stuff. Matthew's saying I should quit tonight. Matthew, some good fire could be around the corner. That is obviously your decision. You did get a win, though. So it starts with the win, then it builds to a better win. Just what I think. But who knows? Who knows, Matthew? Up to you, man. Luke, just to let the folks know, we are on all over social media. All our shows are replayed on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We've got a UA Live Break Room exclusive account. At UA Live Breaks, only the breakers, like myself, like James, like Joe, we only posted that account. We posted the Trayvon Diggs hit from the early show. Luke recorded that video. We got that up on our Instagram account at UA Live Breaks. We also have a separate Ultimate Autographs Instagram account that our marketing team runs at Ultimate Autographs. Ultimate Autographs on Facebook, Twitter. We also have a TikTok as well. I think it's at UA Live Breaks on TikTok. So we are all over social media. Hit us up for bonus content on all of those platforms. Us QBs are perfectionists. That's why we have nice signatures. So I know you're new here to the breaks with Jason Amer, Luke. Jason Amer was an FCS college quarterback at Towson University.
Oh, really?
So we're talking to a college quarterback in here. Just so you know, it's not just a normal schmo at home. Jason Amer's a former college quarterback.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. And he says the quarterbacks are perfectionists on the signatures. So there you go. All right, let's do a little look at the break page. We have 6 away on the next Brett Favor helmets, 6 away on the jerseys, 10 away on the beater box, 4 away on the buzzer beater, 5 away on the brotherly love, still 4 away on the minis. We've been at 4 away on the minis quite a bit. Give you guys, let's see. Let me do a refresher, see where our orders are coming in. A little bit slow on the orders right now, so I'll give you guys another last call. 8 minutes. 8 is my lucky number. 9:22. So at 9:30, if we're 2 spots away on any break, we'll stay on a little longer. If we're filled, we'll obviously stay on longer. But if we aren't at 2 slots or less away or full on a break at 9:30, we're moving on to the chase wheel spin. So these last calls have worked pretty good. I've given the last call. You guys have filled up the breaks. Let's keep that trend going. I don't want that to be the last break we just did. I want to keep doing more breaks, but you guys got to get the orders coming in. Towson has a good football team, but a better lacrosse team. I went to a lacrosse power, but just not this year, says Bob. Where'd you go to college, Bob? Syracuse, right? I think he's a Syracuse guy. Jim Brown played lacrosse at Syracuse. Little known fact. He was a force. That's why he's Bob's favorite player, because he's a Syracuse guy and a lacrosse guy. In general, what position players probably have the worst signatures? I'd say wide receivers with defensive backs. I mean, look at the Diggs brothers. Gross, says Jason. My opinion, receivers, hands down.
Probably.
Receivers are really quick. You look at Tyreek Hill, Diggs. It's just like a quick squiggle. Chad Johnson. On to the next one. On to the next one. In my experience, it's definitely the wide receivers.
I would agree with that.
And they're the divas, right? Like they're divas. They don't care about their autograph.
I know you've had Antonio Brown through a few times, but I can't remember what his signature looks like.
I bet it's not good.
No?
My guess is not
curious.
good.
I'm going to take a peek here.
Mike Tedesco is making a good point. He says Hines is decent, but that's to my point earlier in the show, Luke. I feel like the Steelers, all of them are good signatures. I feel like they have like the PR guy, I kind of get with them, like, hey, you guys better sign pretty good when you get this memorabilia biz going. AB signature sucks, says Mike Tedesco.
Yeah, it is. It looks like somebody dropped a pen.
Okay, I'm going to pull this up and take a look at it.
The first one with the football.
First one with the football, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's zoom in on the signature. This is what Antonio Brown's signature looks like. I don't even know what that is. So I agree. It is not the best. That is not the best. So he's something else. Memorabilia signer, he is not great. Not great.
You think he plays another down, or is he done?
He should be done, but, the way the National Football League is, they'll probably give him another chance. The dude can play.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if the Bucs would have won the Super Bowl without him 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was really big in the Super Bowl.
Definitely make that argument.
Really big in their run. If you're a great player, you tend to find a way to get on the team. I don't know, he's already had 2 strikes. Has he had 3? I don't know how many he's had.
I don't know.
I'm losing track.
He's had a few at-bats by now.
He's had a few at-bats by now. So, there you go. Jason Amer is saying, first off, I'll start with Bob. Bob says, baseball has the best autos, hockey and NBA the worst. Hines is nice, says Jason. I agree. I need him in my collection. Was always a fan. We got Kevin Finn in the break room. Haven't seen Kevin in a minute. There's some good signatures out there. I love Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Again, the quarterback's usually pretty good. Look at Allen Iverson, says Bob. I'm guessing Allen Iverson is not good.
No.
Not good. Actually, I've seen Iverson. It isn't good. We've had him in the break room on Funkos.
Funkos, yeah.
Yeah, not good. Looks Arabic or something, says Jason, and tic-tac-toe game at the end. Allen Iverson is worth a lot of stuff, but no effort in it, says Kevin. Bob is saying Allen Iverson is the worst auto, negative number on the JA scale. Iverson charges like $175 for his autograph.
Does he now?
He's a great player, I guess.
No doubt.
He spent a lot of money, losing a lot of money at strip clubs and who knows where else.
Yeah.
Dude needs to make money somehow, I have a Hertz on an Oklahoma Speed Flex, says Kevin. Jason is saying, if anybody has the Jalen Hurts searching for a trade, Son would love to have a Hurts. Look up Heath Miller's comment. It's hilarious, even though I love Heath. Google an AI auto. Okay, so I've seen the Iverson auto. I will humor you guys a little bit, and I'm going to pull it up for everyone to look at. Allen Iverson autograph.
Thanks to Ronald Bitzer.
Ronald closing up something?
He's buying in, knocking off some spots in the buzzer beaters. We've got 3 available there now, it looks like.
Okay, let's get another buzzer beater closed up. You guys can have a shot at some buzzer beater stuff.
As well as the mini ones by closer.
As well as the mini. Well. Awesome. This is the Allen Iverson signature. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That is definitely nothing. So not a great autograph on the Allen Iverson. So yeah, I agree. Not a great autograph. Iverson Spalding basketball. Yeah, it's not good. It is definitely not good. Heath Miller. Heath Miller, that is the Steelers tight end, right? Heath Miller.
Yes, sir.
Heath Miller auto. Just a squiggle. All it is, it's a squiggle. That is what the Heath Miller autograph does. It's like you just squiggled, Luke. Heath Miller right there.
Oh, boy.
Just a little squiggle. All right. Well, there you go. Best signature in sports, I think it's Curtis Martin. I know Bob will tell us Mickey Mantle. I'm a fan of Curtis Martin. His autograph is sick. A bunch of squiggles, says Mike. AI signature looks like when you die. Flatline, says Jason. Okay. So, at least he used some ink, says Bob. Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right. Let's see. Ronald hopping in. Let's take a look at the break page. Mike Tedesco and I are 100% on the same page. My favorite autograph is Curtis Martin. Dermontti Dawson is my second favorite. And that is what Mike is saying in here. Dermontti Dawson was, for the longest time, Bob Boulay will tell us this, when I first joined Ultimate Autographs, I would say Dermontti's the best signature. Dermontti's got the best signature. Every time we pull them, I'm like, best signature in sports. Then I saw Curtis Martin authentic, like, I pulled it next to me, and I'm like, no, Curtis Martin's the best.
Oh, yeah.
He's a robot. But Curtis Martin shouldn't count. His signature is so good that he should be eliminated from any discussion. Mike, agree. Curtis Martin is great. Another helmet we need. I know we had a Curtis Martin flat white in our last replica helmet series. Curtis Martin autograph. He's 6th all-time in career rush yards, too, by the way. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool.
No scrub.
No scrub. That's not what. Curtis Martin autograph images. I want to pull him up on like a full-size helmet. Like, Hall of Fame 2012, Curtis Martin. Make this nice and big. Why is this on here? I'm trying to get like a good picture of it, and it's... Oh, here we go. This is the exact helmet we had in the break room recently. Let me make this full screen for you guys. We literally just had this helmet, Luke. Curtis Martin Jets. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is insane.
It's a beaut.
Like, oh my goodness. That is just wild.
It's a green pen.
Wild. Size matters, says Jason. It's a big signature, too. And that's what makes it even more impressive. You can get it that big. It is so nice. Nick Chubb has the best current NFL auto, says Bob. Okay. The green ink is so sick. Yeah, this is beautiful. I think we had this exact helmet in the room not too long ago on Curtis Martin on the Jets. So that's pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Oh, I see. Yeah, that Michael Scott. That's what she said, Kamen. I see what you're getting at, Jason. I see, buddy. I'll humor you. 6 spots to go in Brett Favor. 6 spots to go in Fame to Frame jerseys. 10 away on the beater box. 3 away on the buzzer beater. 5 away on Brotherly Love Authentic. 3 away on the minis. 5 away on the micro draft. So it is 9:31. I'll give you guys until 9:40 to get us within 2 slots or less. However, we're already at 3 on the minis and 3 on the buzzer. So those must be closed. The buzzer and minis must be closed by 9:40. If we get within 2 or less on other breaks, we'll stay on a little longer. I would like to get the buzzer closed because it is the chase. So we'll move on to the chase wheel spin at 9:40 unless we're closed on a break or within 2 or less. You want to get in on that chase wheel list. We got 8 names in there. You want to add 8 more. Let's close out the buzzer beater. So we've done 3 Brett Favor breaks, 3 jersey breaks, a beater box, a buzzer beater, 2 brotherly love, and a mini break tonight. So we've done a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff in the breaks. I would like to keep ripping boxes. You guys got to get those orders in. Let's get those orders in. William Greenway, Brad Torres, Neil Wilson, Bob Boulay, Mike Tedesco, and Matthew Dunn. Those are the folks from the first buzzer beater. So I'll throw them into the chase wheel spin list. That was the list from the early show. Let's get those 8 folks in there. If you guys want to join them, hop into the buzzer beater. Let's keep the night going, guys. Let's get those orders in. Let's rip some more boxes. Fellas, I'm checking out. Have to leave at 5 a.m. to head to Connecticut for ice hockey camp this week. 4 days, 12 ice sessions for Jason. Have a great night. Love you, UA fam. Jason, have a great night as well.
Take care, Jason.
Take care. Safe travels. Enjoy the hockey. And hopefully see you in the breaks as well with your phone. I know Jason was at his son's hockey practice the other day, was playing the noon show during his son's hockey practice. So we'll see him hopefully still.
All right.
Safe travels, brother, says Mike Tedesco. Safe travels indeed, guys. 7 minutes on that last call. 7 minutes, guys. Let's close up the buzzer beater and the minis. 3 to go in the minis. 3 to go in the buzzer beater. Bob Boulay also saying, drive safe, Jason. A lot of positive energy and positive comments in the chat.
Love to see it.
Love to see it. Luke, you probably won't like to see this. That Astros-White Sox game going final. Astros winning 4-3 today. So
yeah, that's a shame.
It is a shame. All right, this is the buzzer beater, guys. This is the buzzer beater. We are down to just 14 boxes. Those are the headliners. A chunk of them have been pulled, but a few others are still out there. Definitely haven't seen that Jalen Ramsey get pulled in the break room. And we just pulled this O.J. Simpson. Still haven't seen Drew Brees get pulled in the break room. So, buzzer beater helmets. This is the time of night, Luke. I feel like whenever there's less people in the room, if someone buys in, they always get something good. That Richard Cox personal on the Brady, we're about to sign off air. Like, literally, I'm like, last call. We've already done the chase wheel spin. We're about to sign off the air. Richard comes through with the personal and gets the Tom Brady. So that's what happens. Like, you can come through now and get the buzzer beater and potentially get Drew Brees, a name we haven't seen pulled in the break room in that series. Personals are always an option, but have not seen them get pulled in the break room. I think with 3 slots away, we have a chance to close that. We were at 4 away on the minis for the longest time. We did knock 1 off, but we've been moving slow on the minis. So definitely get those orders in. I'd like to think we'll close the minis and the buzzer, but, it's hard to say.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's do it.
At least the mini.
At least the mini. $42 a spot. At least the mini. Any orders that don't close up tonight, they do carry over to tomorrow's noon show. I think Donnie and Steven on the noon show tomorrow. So, as a customer, I'm sure you guys want to close up any breaks. You don't want to leave those for the next show. So let's close the buzzer. Let's close the minis at 3 away. Those are our 2 closest breaks. I already dropped the buzzer in. I'll drop the mini link as well, guys. Those could be the last breaks of the program. It is entirely up to you guys. If we don't get orders, we may have no breaks. So we'll have anywhere from 0 to, I'd like to think at least 2 breaks. Could be more, could be less. It is entirely up to you guys. So entirely up to you guys. Definitely want to give a happy Father's Day shout out to all our customers. happy Father's Day to all of you guys this night. Hopefully Father's Day weekend was a massive success for you. 3 to go each. 3 to go, buzzer beater. 3 to go. Welcome to Miami Minis. Those are the breaks we're looking to fill this program. 3 to go on each. Luke?
Yes, sir.
Maybe I'll give the customers a chance to answer too. You know, I like to do this now at the end of programs. Favorite pull today? What was the best thing of the night show? I know you've got the winner sheet pulled up over there.
I'm going to say, just to really demonstrate what's in the beater box, I'm going to go with the Marvin Harrison, that Lunar Authentic.
Yeah, that was sick.
With just a little nick on top, and other than that, it's in great condition. So for $25, you could win something like that in the beater box. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah, the customer won it for $25. Marvin Harrison, this is my other favorite pull. I don't know where Marv is, so I'm running out of boxes here, but the Marvin Harrison Lunar Authentic or the O.J. Simpson The Juice are my two favorite pulls. I would actually agree with you, given that the Juice came out of the buzzer, $86 a spot, you know, O.J. and Marvin, that's a debate as to what is a better helmet, but given that the beater box price point was cheaper, the steal of the day was definitely that Marvin Harrison helmet. But I'm putting the OJ up so you guys see the type of fire we have, specifically the type of fire we have in the buzzer series, because this came out of that buzzer beater diamond helmet series. He was not even a headliner in this series, so that shows you how good the buzzer helmets are. It's really weird, Luke. Usually the headliners are typically the best helmets, but the buzzer beater, the non-headliners have been just as good, if not better. Like Drew Brees, O.J. Simpson, Eric Dickerson, Tony Romo, those are names that are not headliners. So the buzzer is definitely, it is a great helmet series. Great helmet series. I'll give you guys a couple minutes more. 9:40, like I said, is the last call. We'll have at least another 5 minutes after that because the chase wheel spin process until we randomize. You know, we pick the wheel number, we spin the wheel, it takes about 5 minutes. So we have until 9:45 to close out some breaks. However, at 9:40, we are moving on to the chase wheel spin. If you want to do a buzzer beater, get that order in right now because you won't be in the chase wheel spin. Only 8 names in there right now. If you guys want to make it 16, hop in and close up a buzzer beater. Last call for orders, guys. Last call for orders. 9:39 here. Give you guys about another minute or so to close out any other breaks that you guys would like to close this afternoon. Last call for orders. Again, the minis and the buzzer are the two that are close. Everything else is fairly wide open. Fairly wide open. I know 5 away on Brotherly Love. That could fill in theory. That is our third closest break right now.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things. Will.
Exactly.
Will. Luke is better than Will. Luke over Will all night. That's just me.
We like the support.
I like it. I like it. It seems like Will has aged better, though. You saw, like, that first photo. You were like, he's really dorky. But you see that other photo?
He was
not
just
as bad.
A boy.
He was just a little kid, you know. Little kid. Definitely grew up well. All right, guys. Let's close it up. 9:40. I'm moving on to the chase wheel spin. 9:40. If you are planning on getting that buzzer beater, if you're in the process, let us know in the chat. But I am moving on to that chase wheel spin. 9:40. We can still close out the buzzer beater. We can still close out the minis. But definitely, I'll get those closed up. But last chance, you guys are not going to be part of the wheel spin because we didn't close it by 9:40. You got a big fan, Luke. You got a fan. Bob Boulay is coming in saying, whoever puts the on-air talent schedule together, tell them we need more Luke.
Oh, yeah?
You've got a fan in Bob Boulay. Bobby B.
You're going to have to take it up with Donnie.
Take it up with Donnie. All right. I agree. I agree with Bob. Luke is definitely a great presence in the room. So these are the 8 folks that hopped into the buzzer beater. We're going to go 6 times. Top spot is going to be the chase wheel spin. 4, 5, 6th and final click. It's Brad Torres. B-Rad. Congratulations, Brad Torres, on the wheel spin. Luke will get the wheel up. Brad, you'll have about 30 seconds to a minute to let us know what number you want us to start on. Otherwise, we'll start on the default 1. That is what we start on when we don't get a box number. 1. Last call for orders, too, guys. You guys will have a couple of minutes to fill up the buzzer, to fill up the minis, but you will not be on the chase wheel spin. Luke spins an 88. So Bob is not only a fan of yours, Luke, he's confident in your wheel spin abilities.
I hope I can get some good for you guys here.
88. Well, Brad Torres is the one that is really hoping for something good. Brad Torres won the chase wheel spin, 6 clicks, as was the dice roll. Brad Torres up top. So, Luke, I haven't seen Brad in the chat all night. Go ahead and give it a big old spin.
From 1?
From 1.
All right.
That's our little default we start on. What do we got?
48.
48. Bob was 40 off. 48 is not bad, Brad. We'll get that into your account. $48. Brad Torres, congratulations on that chase wheel spin. 9:43. I'll give you guys a 2-minute warning in typical NFL fashion. We've already spun the wheel. We've already talked about hit of the day. You guys have 2 minutes to close up the buzzer beater or close up the minis. Last call for orders. We've been at 3 away on both of those breaks for 18 minutes here. 18 minutes here. 3 away for the last 18 minutes at least, if not 20. So definitely get those 2 closed up if you want to see them this program. You know, Luke, you're kind of getting the picture on how it works on the breaks. Bob Boulay and Jason Amer are really good guys, but they like to poke fun at us. Like, we do something good, they give us a lot of love. We do something bad, they tell us, no love. Now Bob is saying, tell Donnie we need less, Luke, LOL.
That's all right. That's fair, too. We respect all opinions.
All opinions. He's got the LOL afterwards, so obviously he's joking. 48's not bad. 48 is like just about average. It's 1 to 100. 48 is a solid wheel spin. Bob had high hopes, though. High hopes.
Okay, well, can't win them all.
You can't win them all. At least Larry Rosslin's not in here. Larry gives me a hard time. I spun a 3, and I still haven't heard. I still hear about it every day, like Larry's in the chat. Anytime Larry's in here, he'll give me a hard time about my 3. So it's been a great night, guys. We've done a bunch of boxes. We're coming up on almost 3 hours here, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Have definitely been patient with you guys. Love being patient. Hate signing off with 3 spots to go. Unfortunately, we've had no orders in the last 20 minutes. Nothing coming through in the last 20 minutes. So I think that's going to do it for the program. However, looks like tomorrow's early show is going to be off to a good start with 3 spots to go on the buzzer beater, 3 spots to go in the Welcome to Miami, 5 to go in the Brotherly Love Authentics, 6 each on the Fame to Frame and the Brett Favor. It's 10:45 on the East Coast for Bob. So he's signing off. Bye, all, Bob. Definitely we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for playing and chatting in the breaks. So you guys know, 12, 4:30, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. I think I'll be back tomorrow at 4:30 and 7. I think I'll be hosting tomorrow. I think Steven is in. I know Donnie and Steven are in for the noon show. I'll also be hosting 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursdays. I do host both Sunday shows, so it's a Sunday tradition to host. So I'll definitely see you guys Plenty more on Thursday and Sunday in the breaks, as well as tomorrow. Luke, hopefully we have you in sooner rather than later again to fill in.
Well, I'm sure I'll be around.
Thanks again to Luke for doing the job, making things happen on the producer side. And we will see you guys tomorrow at noon. Happy Father's Day to everyone. See you tomorrow at noon.